Ever flooped a Pokemon
Guys,
before?
seriously, let me do my intro.
Fine.
We're going live, by the way. The OBS is running.
I will have you know I'm crunchy munching in on a fucking double chalupa, and this is a dream come true. It's beautiful.
Yes, but we're not sponsored.
It's still delicious, okay?
Yeah.
Let me have my delicious.
Downhill,
Sponsored by
I've
Red
turned
Bull.
on the stream,
Yeah.
and you're really quiet on the stream.
I'm very quiet on.
Hello? Can you hear me? Is this better? Like,
Wait a second.
raising my volume just a little bit.
I'll
Okay.
put it this way, gamer. You're quiet here, so.
Sorry guys for all the little misconceptions, new mic settings and all that to set up everything. Anyway, guys, last
I believe
session,
what you were looking for is missteps. You said misconceptions.
My bad.
My mom's an English major. I can't let that slide.
Can I just do my thing? And Cameron, do you have the link to share?
Yeah, I got it.
Okay. Now, everyone.
Louder.
Last session on Dice Tossers. You guys are in a cave. You've acquired two new companions known as Sir Mallow and Bjarni the Knoll.
Bjarni the Knoll.
What about my cat?
And also a small cat, which I have forgotten to put on the battle map.
Yes, don't ever forget again.
Fluffy, yes.
Blue, get it right.
At their Sir Mallow fallen in battle, he has begun to restitch himself inside the simple bag that James is carrying. Sir Mallow does not like the bag of holding.
Oh shit! Ah, shit!
Gamer, you should be able to control the cat, right?
Oh no, food.
All players can. All players can control the cat. Now, you guys have just got through a horrible encounter with gnolls that weren't as hard as you thought they would be. In the process, you guys have found some magical stuff. Some bodies hit the floor pretty quickly.
Let the bodies hit the floor.
And finally, Gray, you have lost your familiar. May he rest in pieces.
Fucking exploded.
However, you guys have started to make your way to the next town of Iron Haven. But before the adventurers get there, let's go to a small tavern where we see someone of interest sitting down and enjoying a well-deserved hot meal. Leah, my bad. Leah, you sit down and you sit down and you've been enjoying yourself a nice bowl of hot clunk. You're not too sure what this food actually is. It's kind of like a weird mush. As this is kind of, it tastes like potatoes, but you're not sure. Maybe apples? Like, yum yum, I guess.
Yummy, yummy, get that shit in my tummy.
As we are waiting for as we are waiting for Ash, we will go back to the rest of the party. You guys see yourselves walking on a very familiar road once again. The road where you guys found the cart. The little girl's body has been moved because of her father picking it up.
Mm-hmm.
You guys actually have loaded up the cart with the supplies you found in the cave. And currently, you guys have no idea how you're going to push this thing. Bjarni tried to push it himself, but he's just not... by himself, he is just not strong enough.
Who isn't?
Bjarni.
Bjarni the Null.
The Null.
Okay.
The wonderful, wonderful Null.
My boy.
Have we taught him common yet?
No.
This has only been like 2 hours after you guys got past the Null Cave.
Oh.
So he's trying to help out. He's trying to push this cart that's full of all these heavy supplies. And he kind of just looks disappointed.
Who?
Bjarni. He looks disappointed in himself.
He's like, I'm not strong.
He kind of has his ears down and goes...
I'm gonna pat him on the back and give him a thumbs up. I can't speak no. Noel.
What is everyone else doing during this time?
I'm trying to figure out the best way to try and get this cart moving.
I mean... Make me an intelligence check, I think.
Okay. Not trash.
You kind of look around the cart, checking, like, your village has carts, they have been pushed, and,
we have very basic tools, yes.
as you look around, you notice that, the cart's wheels are the ones that are stuck. Like, they're stuck. There's, like, something holding it in place. Instead of, like, it just hasn't been Barney not giving enough force. It's just been, like, the wheels are, like...
The wheels are fucked.
Yeah, they're stuck. You see that there are some stones in the axle. Like, there's, like, two weird sticks in the axles. They look like they were spears. But have been broken.
Time to start getting them out.
I need you to make me 2 strength checks, and Gray, what are you doing during this time? As James is just sitting on the cart.
I am going to be playing with Floof.
Your cat Floof, being very tired and still kind of hurt, is kind of just like resting on your shoulders. It's purring, but it's tired.
Shouldn't we just keep walking to the next town?
We can get the cart moving. Well, I can get it
don't have
moving.
A horse.
Make 2 strength checks, please, Alfred.
I mean, unless you are suggesting Alfred, hey, do you know, walks us, as drives the cart behind him the entire way. We don't have a horse.
Alfred, you easily remove both spears with that 18 alone.
Alright.
And after that, as Bjarni is pushing the cart with all of its might, the cart just goes rolling down into the town with James on it, as he kind of moves past you and says, "Well, I guess this is happening."
Told you we could get it moving.
Bjarni is not controlling the cart. He's like standing there. He's like, "Uh-oh." As the cart starts rolling down a hill without any means to stop it.
Alright, this is on you.
It's fine. If it hits a building, it'll bounce. It's made of wood.
James is still on the cart.
James isn't made of wood, but I'm far less concerned about the child because the child so far has proven to be more adept than the fucking wizard.
Screw you.
Alright.
Bjarni
I'm
kind
running
of
after
has.
the cart.
We'll get to that. Bjarni kind of has his head down, like his ears are down. He's kind of shameful what he's done as he's running behind you. Back over that Ironhaven, we are going to see our good old friend here enjoying some mushy potatoes. Ash.
Oh, fuck. I was muted.
It's fine.
Potato child.
So what's going on with me?
You're at a tavern eating some mashed potatoes.
Okay.
It's like
Yes.
late afternoonish. You're kind of tired from your travels.
Alright. What about me?
Huh?
What do I do? Because
It's
No one
entirely
else-
up to you.
It's up to you, not me. What are you doing? You're eating mashed potatoes. That's as far as I got.
am I done with them?
Yeah, you're done with them. The bowl's been empty for like 2 minutes. The waitress is like, should I take that?
I'm gonna have it paid.
It has been paid for already.
Okay. I'm gonna think.
I gotta roll something. Okay.
I'm gonna make sure everything's good and paid for and start heading out of the tavern. Because I need to walk.
Okay. Have a nice walk.
You're about to be hit by a cart.
Lida? Leah, as you walk outside, you see a cart with a young man bowling down and hitting the side of the tavern over up here.
First instinct is to make sure everyone is okay.
As kind of like the barrels also start rolling down, I'm gonna roll to see if anyone gets smashed open. Luckily, the barrels are stronger than you guys thought they were. The barrels are all fine, but James, unfortunately, has taken 2d6 damage. Taking 7 damage.
Children heal Children heal fast. He'll be fine.
Let me get the rest of you guys now.
Oh shit!
Cart.
I think the person who ran our training is going to kill us.
So, TLDR is, as soon as I walk out, big cart, someone got big heart.
Uh-huh. And then you see these people running after this cart, and there seems to be a knoll behind them, from what you can see.
I'm just walking.
I'm running alongside the knoll.
You see someone running alongside as the tiefling. Are you behind them? How fast are you running?
Me?
Yeah.
As fast as I can.
I am going to start making my hands glow green. And heals.
Move your token where you are.
I don't know where the cart is.
It's up here.
Oh, okay.
That's not James.
Oh, this one?
Yeah, the kid.
Okay. Big heals on the wounds.
How much are you healing? Are you using a spell or lay on hands?
7 lay on hands.
7 lay on hands? Okay. As his bruises and injuries from earlier, you kind of tell that he's gotten more injuries earlier that day. But he seems to be okay now.
Oh, you're a paladin.
As you see the tiefling just ran up and say, hey, you're a paladin.
Right, let me do some math.
I'm just following. I know
8
those.
lay on hands left, Tyler. I mean, Ash, my bad.
It's like I know what that is.
Alright. I look over and I just kind of tilt my head. I am, I guess.
The knoll is hiding behind Alfred, scared.
I feel like he should be scared of the person behind him more.
What's going on here?
The idiots tried to move the carts when I told them not to.
You didn't tell us not to. You said we might not be able to.
I thought that was a bad idea.
You should have stated that. Instead, you gave me free reign, and this is what happened.
The knoll kind of looks like he's about to start crying.
No, Benjamin. It's okay. It's nothing you did.
It's okay, Bjarni.
Bjarni,
Look, it is a name from my lands. You'll respect it.
I just kind of blink twice and look at them really confused.
Alright, as you're doing that, I will pull everyone over to the world map real quick.
Okay.
And explain where you guys currently are, not just for you guys, but also for our current streamers. Alright, so what you guys basically did is you took this red path over here to the wagon. Then you went to the cave, backtracked back to the wagon, and basically took like 30 minutes. Well, way less than 30 minutes. A 30-minute walk became like a 10-minute sprint to the town of Ironhaven, where you hit the side of the tavern. That's currently where you are now. Just to quickly explain that.
How old Ash's character look?
How old does my character look? For a half elf, about 25, 30.
Ah.
Which is like 20-ish in human years.
I don't think we've ever specified how old our characters are. Well then.
On stream, I think we specified James's age.
Yeah.
Multiple
Only
times.
James. But I'm 22.
I'm 25.
20.
You want to know how old my character actually is in chronological years?
No.
Yes.
I'm curious.
Maybe.
Austin, can I tell them?
You can.
A few hundred.
That's a pretty old half elf.
Damn.
I'll explain the story after the game.
Miss Paladin, what god do you happen to serve?
I had to look at the name exactly because I can't remember how to pronounce it.
Oh no! You want to know the best
Elf.
thing about this? Yeah, my face. I go glassy-eyed.
Why do you go glassy-eyed?
I'm unfamiliar with anything that isn't a Norse god.
So, and your path?
Talking to me?
Yes, and your path.
Cameron, your sword makes the comment that's a little personal to ask on a first date, don't you think?
I'm going to kill my sword. I'm going to kill my sword.
Try it, bitch! That's what the sword says to you in your head. Like all this, every time the sword talks, it's in your head.
I know.
Anyway,
I-
I'm going to respond with, I have taken the oath of the ancients.
So no, tiefling or demon or devil hunting. I take it.
Mm-mm.
Okay.
Gray, what do you do during this conversation?
I'm just sitting there reading
Reading what?
the necromancy book.
You're taking a look at the spell book. You're trying to look at the more ruined pages of it. Not the spells that you've already seen that you can understand clearly, but the rest of the spells seem to be locked behind seem to be locked by the pages being basically burnt and destroyed. That's like, you think the spells you have seen earlier are the only spells you can salvage from it.
Abe, Paladin, you know mending.
Mm-mm.
All right.
Well,
Well,
I'm going to go get our. I'm gonna go meet our contact. Keep Arnie out of town for a while.
Yarny's a good boy.
It kind of looks at you. It looks
If-
confused. It looks confused at all of you. You guys have
If,
noticed James has disappeared.
Shit. If our contact sees Bjarni, he is likely to kill Bjarni.
Then we avoid the contact with Bjarni, okay?
That's
We
what
don't
I'm
have to
asking
send
you to
Bjarni.
do.
We don't have to send Bjarni out of town.
My God, my screen is so blurry right now.
Gray, what are you doing?
I'm just gonna.
I was about to knock on this door. Is this a shop?
All the buildings that are not private homes have been labeled. Up here is the Kobold's Den, basically a really cool tavern. Up here is the local church, and over here, this is the Adventurers Guild Hall. However, if you're looking for the shop, you can see the blacksmith is here. And from where you are, Gray, and this is the basic general supplies store called Gnomes and Us.
Oh my God.
Looking to sell
Okay,
a
so, is the map blurry for anyone else?
It gets blurry. Just zoom
It
out.
starts out blurry. You just gotta.
It takes
zoom
a
it out
little
bit.
time. It takes a little time to render because how big the map is. Oh, trust me. When you guys if you guys go to where I think you're gonna go, this is gonna be a bigger problem on someplace else.
There we go. Zoom out and zoom in. That fixes everything.
Alright, so Cam, you're going to meet your contact for the last mission.
Yeah, I'm entering the tavern.
As you enter the tavern, everything is going quite everybody is loud, and just the few people that are here are being a little loud. There's these two over down here discussing something highly, and he's like, "Listen! I helped with the job. I deserve half, just as we agreed upon. You helped in the job by putting... You cost us half the job. You already cost your half. I should keep mine." As this lady over here on this other table is just watching them. You can tell that she's watching them because she's not trying to hide it at all.
Don't mind the hellhounds.
As a lady starts walking over to you. Oh, yes. May I... yes, may I take you...
Hey, Jonathan.
Would you like to be,
Okay,
seated,
so-
or...
I am looking for...
Welcome to the Kobold's Den Tavern. Would you like to be seated, or would you like to rent a room?
I'm looking for someone.
Who are you looking for?
He's a nobleman, I believe.
A lot of nobles in the world, honey. Can you be a little bit more specific?
I never got his name. He was attacked on the road. He said he'd meet me in the tavern.
Well, no nobles have came by here yet. It's still pretty early, so none of the rooms have been rented out yet. Cameron, it's about four-ish in the day. Well, if there is a noble and you wish to meet him here, that's perfectly fine. But if you don't need anything from me, I must continue to work. As she turns around, I say I should get half! He yells really loudly. She looks over her shoulder and just sighs.
Has that been going on long?
For the last 2 hours. Adventurers these days, no respect.
I'm gonna walk over
To this table as she walks away.
to this table, yeah.
As you walk over, you see this red tiefling wearing leather armor is just sitting down, holding out a weird looking knife. As you see this human looking fighter guy just sitting at the table saying, Listen, by the guild of the rules, we divide all the loot sharingly. So I deserve half of the payment. Yes, but you cost half the payment of the original payment. That is what you get when you sleep with the Lord's daughter.
Oh!
Listen, I was drunk. When have you not been drunk on a mission? He goes quiet for a moment. You feel like he's actually trying to think.
It's at that point you shut your goddamn mouth.
There was that time in the Kobold Cave. Yes, because you were poisoned.
Do you need an outside party?
Yes, tell her that I should get half the payment.
Well, I'd say closer to a quarter.
Honey, we worked on a job that guaranteed 1,000 gold pieces, because he sticked his wee-wee inside of a noble's daughter. We lost about 500 in jail fines.
Did he know it was a nobleman's daughter?
He was drunk, apparently.
Okay, input from the party. What should I do with this?
Quite honestly, just be glad I'm not there, because I would have been like, who hasn't stuck their dick in a noble's daughter? That's how I got my wife.
Stab them both and take them.
Tyler, you have heard this yelling happening for the last 2 hours.
All right.
Stab them both and take the money.
All right. I'll be perfectly honest. I have got no idea how to resolve this argument.
James, you have gotten yourself away from the party. As you feel like you just didn't want to deal with their shit today. As it's been a very rough day with some gnolls. Where are you going in Ironhaven? Umbreon? Oh, I guess Umbreon's gonna go fix his mic real
Oh,
quick.
there he is.
Umbreon?
Brian, Mr. The blah 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 blah.
Blorp.
What?
Blorp.
Yeah.
As he is also as he's like, "Damn it all, I was the one. Listen, I got hurt. We did a bad job. I deserve half the pay. Damn it!"
How serious was the injury?
He lifts up his armor. Like, he kind of pulls his armor aside, takes him a good minute, lifts up his shirt, and you see where stitches had to be had on his stomach. This is gonna leave a scar. But he has like a six pack. He has a 6-pack.
Well, I can tell you one thing. A lot of ladies like scars, so you shouldn't be that upset about it.
My insides were becoming outsides. And you saved your life again? I wonder. Oh wait, that was me.
Oh my god. I'm just waiting for my patron to
Oh no,
chime
your
in.
patron's like eating popcorn in the background. They're not
Seventy
chiming.
seven.
They're not chiming in.
Alright, here's what I think. A 75-25 split.
Where he literally as
You
he,
get the majority of the money. He gets enough to pay off for his wounds.
even good, he can pay me what he owes me for sealing up his wounds then.
Oh, you guys are fighting like an old married couple.
Technically we are a married couple.
Oh, that explains a lot. Trying to hold back a smirk.
Listen, we got married for one job and we're still waiting for the divorce to be legalized. Leah, right?
Mm-hmm.
You walk back in to the tavern, seeing the tiefling lady that you met is talking to another red tiefling and the human fighter who have been arguing ever since you've gotten there about payment and money. Alfred, what are you doing while this is going on?
I'm walking around town looking for a black,
Looking
or possibly looking for like any sort of trade guilds that I might be able to set up trade for my isolated fucking home.
As you walk around, you notice you're getting odd looks from everybody.
I don't give a shit. I get odd looks everywhere I go.
As you see this dragonborn in armor, what looks to be like guard's armor, walks up to you and say, "Hey, you can't. No, please have your friend here leave town. We don't want any more Knoll trouble."
Look, we took care of your Knoll trouble. That's
I don't care. I don't care. The town has a strict rule against no Knolls. Out of town.
That's racist.
Prick.
This is well earned by how often we have had Knoll troubles. Either take them out of town or put them down.
Oh my god.
Or get thrown in jail.
Well, that escalated quickly.
I'm just gonna flash my fucking papers because those tend to get me. That tends to get me out of situations.
What papers?
I'm a noble.
Yeah, I understand you're a noble. What papers specifically?
Scroll of pedigree.
He takes the scroll for a moment and starts to read it. So you're a traveling noble?
You could say that.
I'm sorry, sir. The law's still a law. We really can't have. We had a noble here recently who had to bury his daughter in our grave because of a Knoll attack.
That's where I found this one. He was the only one without dirtied paws.
The Knoll.
He hired me.
The Knoll or the noble?
The noble.
Oh, okay. He's over. He's looking at the papers. He's looking at the Knoll. Looking at the papers. Looking at the Knoll. Can you at least put him on a leash?
That, if you tell me where I could buy one.
He rumbles around his bag and pulls out some rope here to help you out. Use this.
I will take it.
The Null sees the rope, and he kind of steps back a little bit, not wanting to be tied up again.
I'm just gonna poke him in the face.
He looks confused.
And then I'm gonna hold up the rope. I'm gonna point to his neck. And then I'm going to, like, pull out a fucking gold piece for him.
James, you see this happening. Do you want to step in? Umbreon?
I think he's still having some mic troubles.
All right.
Umbreon.
As
Because I'm thinking, like, I'll give the Knoll a coin.
Make an animal handling check. Normal, because it would have been disadvantaged for trying to tie him up again, because he does not like being tied up.
Yeah, my
So-
entire thing is I'll give you a gold and you can buy something if you let me do this.
He only sees it as a shiny object. He doesn't know currency.
He likes shiny, though.
Yeah, he likes shiny stuff.
Dog, what the fuck are you doing? I hear crinkling some shit outside.
We are the least professional people ever.
Yep, and no, the no straight up refuses to be tied up again. As he takes another step back, looking very scared.
Well, you guys have to leave town then, like I suggested.
Fuck you. I'm just gonna look at the guard. I don't speak Knoll.
I don't either.
I could probably bribe him with some food. You know where I can get some food?
There's the tavern, but I'm not letting you go anywhere until that Null's on a leash.
Can you go get it? And I'm gonna toss him the fucking money.
That kind of fits. That kind of defeats the purpose here. I'm trying to keep an eye on the Null.
And I'll
And
stay
you.
here, you have my word.
Make a persuasion check with disadvantage, because you walked into town with a Null.
I also haven't caused any trouble.
Make it normal.
I've been very cooperative, thank you very much.
Fine. He takes the gold and he leaves the gold, runs into this building right over here, runs back out with a piece of meat. Would this work? It's a little raw, so I'm not sure.
We shall see. And, I'm gonna hold that up this time. And then point to the fucking rope.
Make another animal handling check.
Animal handling is trash for me, okay?
He's like, he shakes his head no. Finally, he shakes his head no.
I swear to fuck. You know what? Fucking fine. I guess I'm not buying shit today. I'm gonna walk his happy ass out of fucking town. I'm gonna look pissed while I do it, too.
As you're about to walk out of town, Loki gives you an offer. Would you like to be able to talk to your friend?
That would be helpful.
Okay. As you go back to normal, he says, "Rope's scary. I don't want to be tied up again."
The fuck?
You understand him.
It's so we can stay in town. Once we're out of town,
But,
the rope comes off.
but it hurts my arms.
It's not going on your arms.
Where's it going?
Does he have a dog collar or anything like that?
No.
You can make one out of the rope without choking him.
That's what my plan was. I'm just gonna tie it loose around your neck.
Okay. As you can't understand the guard now. Loki has switched your common with null.
God damn it.
Until you take until the next long rest, you can speak null perfect fluently, but you cannot speak common.
Please tell me you at least know Infernal.
I know a few languages. I don't think any of them infernal. I know Elven and Dwarvish, though.
I got you.
Those are fairly common.
All right, let's see. Has Umbreon come back on?
Yeah.
Umbreon, you
Okay.
see this whole exchange happen. You just took a trip with the carts and ended up onto the side of a tavern, got healed by a strange lady, and was like, nope, not getting into this shit.
I'm gonna see if there's a general store nearby.
Okay. We'll get back to you in just a moment. We're gonna go to the necromancer, Gray.
Yay!
Gray, you walk into the blacksmith's as you hear a dwarf yelling at what seems to be a seems to be like a tall human. You need to put your back into it. The metal is not going to be straight if you keep doing that. Yes, sir. As he kind of hits it and he's bending his back. I hate this tiny forge. Damn it all. Oh, hello. Welcome to Dwarf Star. How may I help you?
You see me pull out a giant war.
He scratches his head.
How much can I get this for? How much can I sell this for?
He goes over and appraises it. Has some nice weight. Could be a religious item. Metal's pretty good. Looks at you. Looks at the weapon. I'll give you 10 gold pieces.
You say 5 gold pieces?
10.
10.
10.
Still not worth it.
Yeah.
You can't buy what you want for 10 GP.
Never mind. I'll keep the hammer.
You don't look like someone who uses it. Where you got it? Got a little shady, you know?
I found it killing gnolls.
Make a deception check with advantage. Make it with advantage.
Oh god, I forgot I had the roll things on.
I don't see a roll, dude.
I forgot I had 3D dice on. Hold on, I'll do it again.
Yep.
Do you see the 11 now? Or no?
It's an 8 from what I see.
Oh, I rolled 2 11s and then I rolled the second one to see if the 11 pop up.
As he looks at you,
You didn't even roll an insight, you jerk.
I did.
Aw.
I have to use real life dice, or you fuckers are gonna know everything I roll. He looks at you. Did you kill someone to get this?
No, I did not.
Was this off a cleric or a paladin?
What?
Was this off a cleric or a paladin?
No, it was just there.
And our necromancer's about to be arrested for murder. For once, one he did not cause.
You! He looks over at the fort. Me? Go take your lunch break. Be back. But it's almost... Go outside! Okay. He kind of has his head down, pushes past you, and is outside. He's like, it's a really good item. I'll give you 200 gold pieces for it.
Alright.
He goes over to the chest, opens it, pulls out a bag and starts filling it with coins as he's slowly counting every single coin to make sure it's only 200 gold pieces. As soon as he gets all the gold, he walks over to you, hands you the bag, and says, He looks very nervous as he does this. We never had this conversation, understand?
Understood.
Now get out of my shop. And tell my worker to come back in.
Alright, before I go, if I have more interesting items, we'll pretend I never had them.
Understandable. Goodbye.
See you later, friend. He said you can come back in now.
Did I do something wrong? Like, what?
No, you go back in.
As he walks back in, you can hear the dwarf yelling, "Now get back to work!" "Yeah, yes, boss!" Tiny damn forge.
Now I have the general store.
James, at this point, you also find the general store as you see Gray walk into it. James?
Umbreon.
Okay, do I find the general's shop?
Yes, you did. And Gray just walked into it. You also see the blacksmiths right beside it.
Neat.
You kind of see Gray walk from the blacksmith into inside the general store.
I will sneakily fall behind.
Make a stealth.
I would if Roll 20 would like to roll it. Load in.
Oh yeah.
Just roll a d20.
I'll roll it.
Dun, 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 dun.
Holy shit, you're self-high. I forgot you're a rogue.
Haha.
For a moment there, I forgot you were a rogue. Gray, what's your passive?
13. Down.
You, James, as you walk through the store, as you walk into the store, a little bell goes ding ding on top of the door. As Gray, you're about to go to the up front as you see James behind you.
What's up, kid?
He says, hey, I was gonna buy some equipment.
By sneaking behind me?
Well, you are suspicious and I didn't want to scare
Is it just because of the cat?
The cat kind of hops off your shoulder, Gray, and starts running around on the table, getting into like a little ball. Hey, but no cats on the table, please.
Sorry. I'll pick up the cat.
No. Sad meow.
You mind holding the cat, kid?
Sure.
Alright, I'm gonna gesture for the cat to go over towards him.
James, are you actually holding the cat?
Sure, I'll hold it.
That's gonna be an animal handling check. The cat barely knows you.
I was the one who saved its life.
It still barely knows you.
Animal handling with advantage is here, and I put it.
Yeah, with advantage, sure. Animal handling with advantage, James. You did save its life. World 20 still being mean to you? 16. The cat is perfectly fine with this. Like he even as you hold him, he purrs.
Me.
So what can I do for you?
I'm looking.
No, it's Earl.
I'm looking for.
No, I'm not Earl. Name's Obito.
Oh, thank God.
Hi.
Oh, very nice. Hi, my name is Obito. What's yours?
Wait, how long do gnomes live?
A very long time.
Oh my God!
I'm looking for So a few spells.
Are you looking for spell books or like what do you mean by spells? Are you looking?
I'm looking for spell books.
Yeah, we got some spare spell books in stock. But to copy over your spells, you'll need this special ink here.
That's true. Is that true, Downhill?
Remember, to copy spells into a spell book, you're gonna need supplies to do that. The 50 gold is and 25 golds are supplies you'll need.
All right.
It's part of the wizard thing.
All right. Give me three of those inks.
Remember, it's 50 gold per level of the spell. But it's halved if it's a spell of the school you specialize in.
Yeah, I'm taking those 2 necromancy spells. And
So it'll be a total of 75. You want to add both of them to your spell list.
Yeah.
And you want to add the last spell to it too? That'll be another 50.
Nah.
Okay. He hands you the special ink and gives you a free quill to go with it.
Thanks.
No, so you looking for old spell books? Like, yeah, we sell old spell books here, but they're not cheap.
Do you know the spell mending? I'd like to have this book prepared.
I personally do know a few spells. Oh my god, this book, it's badly burnt. Are you sure you want me to repair it?
Yeah.
For me to cast mending on it, it's gonna cost you 5 gold.
All right.
As he takes, you're minusing the gold, right?
Yeah, I'm minusing the gold as we speak.
Okay.
I just might.
Okay. He takes the book. He puts his hands over the book, casts mending on it, and the book is returned to you, and it looks brand new.
All right. What spells?
Did it erase all the spells?
It doesn't erase the spells, but however, all the
It wouldn't repair the words.
It wouldn't repair the words on the book. However, the pages are back to normal, except for the spells. They have somehow stayed. He's like, I didn't think you want me to erase the spells in there, so I kind of dodged them. I'm so sorry that your book got damaged. Mending does not return the words on a page.
Nope. It
Alright,
doesn't
well,
fix the ink. It only fixes the material.
Hi.
Spell book. Wait. ink is-
Quick question, Austin. Is this Hellrun Obito?
You're not sure?
Aw. If we run into Napier and then we'll find
let's
out.
continue.
Oh.
Out of RP, do you know anyone by the name of Ape Napier?
Flashbacks has Vietnam flashbacks.
Let's continue on with the actual RP, Gray.
All right.
You don't know a guy named Napier.
All right. Fine. Looking to buy. I'll come back later. I have a few items I'd prefer not. No.
Well, we are closing in 2 hours. Please do mind that. Like, when the sun goes down, the shop is closed.
All right.
You young sir over there. What is there anything I can help you with?
Yes. Only a couple of things. Do you sell a poisoner's kit or a disguiser's kit?
Actually, let me take a look at his bag of. Like, I actually have a handout for the shop here. You need what?
A poisoner's kit or a disguiser's kit?
Unfortunately, no.
Disguise.
Unfortunately, no. I'm fresh out of those kits. Unfortunately.
Wait, who in the world buys every poisoner's kit and disguiser kit?
Well, I'm very sorry, but I do happen to have a forgery kit, lure surprise. I even got an herbalism kit, navigator tools. Actually, no. Hold on. He looks through the. Oh, found a poisoner's kit right here. It's the last one in the stock, though. It was buried under all these. It was buried under all these bags of flour. Like, oh, why is that there?
Why are you putting poisoner's tools next to flour?
I don't.
Isn't that a safety hazard?
that is. I have to throw out 3 bags of flour now. Like, oh damn it, old Jimmy! I hired a kid a few days ago, and he's just been bad with stocking. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry.
Hey, I think you should give me a discount if you don't want the guards finding about all this safety hazard stuff.
Oh.
You're blackmailing a shopkeeper who could literally just keep you from buying that.
How old are you, Sonny? Make an intimidation check with advantage, but he will still say how old are you. As this is clear, this is not persuasion, this is more intimidating because you're threatening him.
This is clearly blackmail.
This is clearly blackmail. As he's like, how old are you, Sonny? Like, why do you even know about this type of stuff?
Old enough, no, you're not supposed to be doing that.
Alright. They wouldn't. I'm sorry, I can't offer you a discount, but I could offer you a free cookie. Yeah. He takes out a fresh batch of cookies from underneath his desk, and they're all chocolate chip. Free cookie?
I don't want your cookie, but I'll buy the thing. 25 gold pieces, correct?
50 gold pieces, actually.
Insight.
Roll it.
Don't mind me
Nice.
just looking at me while waiting for my turn.
He is telling the truth.
Cool. Can I also get a dagger?
I don't sell weapons and armor. You have to go next door for that. But aren't you a little young for that stuff? As he takes your money, hands you a kit made for making poison.
No one paid you to ask these questions, so...
Okay, bye.
See ya.
As that is his last poisoner's kit, I gotta remove that from the item list. You have a poisoner's kit. Gray, do you want to buy anything else before you leave the shop?
Yeah, I'm waiting for him to leave.
Do you leave, James?
I guess I'll see what the rest of my party, friends...
Wherever you guys are.
Yeah, I'll see what they're...
Ooh, he left. All right, I cast sleep on the cat.
Wait, what? Roll sleep.
All right,
And you're casting sleep on what?
the cat.
The cat.
He auto passes because he rolls 3D.
Yeah, no, the cat's
I rolled
asleep.
5.
The cat's asleep.
So, do you have magical items here?
We have some. What do you mean?
Have you heard of movable rods?
Immovable rods?
It's an uncommon item.
Yes, I've heard of them, but if they're not here, I'll have to order it for you. How?
I really want to ask him if he has any books on necromancy, but I don't know if it's
Remember, the School of Necromancy is not illegal. However, animating bodies is. Like, resurrecting bodies to be zombies and all that is illegal, but the actual school itself seems as a common practice, such as chill touch and all that.
Alright. Yeah, I'm gonna ask him to buy like 3 immovable rods. How much would that cost me?
Oh, that would be 1,500 gold pieces, and I'll have to order it, which will take about 3 weeks.
What?
1,500 gold pieces, and it'll take 3 weeks to get here. It's just
God.
I don't have the item in stock. I'll have to order it, and then 500 gold pieces will be the minimum. I'll have to add extra charges for shipping.
What magic items do you have here?
Not many. Let me take a look through his. I have healing potions. I have I have healing potions. I have this weird looking ring that a customer sold me. I have oh, honestly, don't know what the
How much
ring
for the
does.
ring?
This ring looks to be a silver ring with like a wolf's head at the on top. I got it for about 10 gold pieces, so 15.
All right, 15 it is.
All right.
And I have these magical items. As I drop down all the forks you gave me.
Okay. Yeah. This
don't
is
know
like a
what
little
to do,
case of
but
unopened forks. That's what it is.
All right. I don't know what they do, but I don't want them.
He picks them up. I'll give you 10 gold pieces because I don't really know what they do, and I'll have to wait for the wizard that's coming in town tomorrow to get them identified. So.
Come on. Even if they are not, even if they're not an amazing magic, they're still silver.
Make a persuasion check with advantage because you do have a point there, silver.
Oh God, I'm not good at persuasion. I only have one.
You get advantage though.
Not 20.
Hell yeah! Oh my god! And even if you didn't have advantage, that's still 20.
He kind of sighs. You know, I was hoping to save money on this. He pulls out a little sack. He counts it, hands you 500 gold pieces.
Yeah!
We have ruined Obito's life.
I did that in a previous
so many
life.
times.
Now get out of my shop before you take more of my money. Unless you want to buy something.
Wait, is this guy a gnome?
He is a gnome. At this point, the cat wakes up and it starts moving towards you.
Come here, kitty. All right.
Greg, do you want to buy 40 gold worth of incense to get your familiar back?
Oh yeah, I'll buy the 40 gold worth of it.
Okay. Yeah, 40 gold. Do you want to buy multiple uses of Find Familiar ahead of time? Do you want to buy multiple uses of Find Familiar, basically?
So I bought one extra use of Find Familiar.
So you have 80 gold, and that's 2 uses. Okay.
Yep.
Back to the rest of the party.
Fear me, I'm rich.
Brezhny! Okay, my dog is trying to be a cat and sleep on the arm of the couch.
James, you're going to find the rest of the party, right? Okay. You'll be there in just a moment.
Yes.
Alfred, where are you heading with your Knoll companion?
I was going to look into the trade guild more or less, because I imagine there's probably one of those.
So you may want to head to the general store, possibly the blacksmith.
Probably the blacksmith. That would be more useful to my people.
All right, we'll do your encounter in just a little bit, and we'll go back to the bar.
Alright. So, I'm just saying you give him 20 gold for every 80 gold you get. That seems about fair.
I kept him alive. He cost us the job. We also cannot go in that town without being run off by a mob. And mine I add you, I keep him alive with my powers. He cost him his half of the job by doing what he did. I shouldn't have to pay for his stupidity. In fact, we were paid after the job was complete when he had the money. He had his half. He used it to get out of jail.
Claire just kind of plants her head on the table.
Ashley, what are you doing? Ashley, what are you doing?
So basically, I'm just kind of sitting confused because, on the one hand, I understand the use of money, but I don't understand why they're making a big fuss about it.
You could have told me beforehand he used his half to get out of jail. That means you have the right to the rest of the money.
See, I told you. Look, I saved your life. Fine. He kind of gets up and storms out of the tavern.
I feel like I am about to be punched in the face later.
Austin.
Mm-hmm.
Hang on, can you drag me to a different call for a second?
Okay.
So you said, are there any like certificates of me being an adventurer? You said.
Yes, you have the adventurer symbol around, like basically the adventurer certificate. Like you have all the paperwork and the symbols of being part of the Adventurers Guild. Yes.
Okay.
They have it as they. You also see they had it as well. Like the two people who are arguing.
But not the party.
Not the party. You have not seen them
just
have
making
it.
sure. And is there like a little crest or something that I can hold out?
There's a crest with a moon and a sun in the center of it.
Okay.
All right.
All right.
I don't understand why you guys went to a different chat.
It's something from my backstory.
Even though we're on stream and they could just watch the stream.
Yeah, exactly. I'm just watching.
But I'm lazy.
Yeah.
I just have the stream on in the background. Streamception.
Anyway, so what's going on right now again?
They have just settled their little argument, but one of them is not happy about it and kind of storms off.
I'm going to go up to and ask
My
if she's okay.
Took me a lot of effort not to dump a frickin' yeah. People.
And then I'm gonna...
Adventurers are some of the worst people I've ever had to deal with.
I kind of look intrigued. And I say, I don't know if I'm an adventurer or not, but some people gave me this, and they pull out the crest.
You see a crest with a star overlooking the whole thing, but the moon and sun are in the center of it. This is the crest of the Adventurers Guild. Basically symbolizing that you guys will work day and night to get the job done. And my ears
By the way,
are bleeding.
you can tell by the look on my face and how dirty I am, like physical dirt, that I'm not much of a city person, and I'm obviously not really a people person. I honestly just feel confused a lot of the time because of...
I've got one other idea where my contact for the job will be. I'll have to head to the graveyard, I guess, if there is one.
Alright. Do you mind if I accompany you? I don't really have anything else to do or anywhere else to go.
Okay. I'm sorry, I'm just not a fan of paladins.
kind of look down. I'm sorry.
It's not your fault. Personal reasons, and oh hey,
At
hi
this,
Skullface.
no, Skullface doesn't get there yet. However, James gets there at this point. At this point in time, James has gotten there because he is a fast fucker.
As he looks at you guys and says, "At a bar."
Can we keep the background to a minimum?
What?
I hear background.
Me?
Yeah.
You said keep background to a minimum? Oh, all right, here, let me up the volume. Yeah, damn. Okay.
Joey, can you turn down Fortnite? I told you we were gonna be streaming.
Dang. So what you're saying is I shouldn't play a JoJo song.
No. Anyway, James, you have just gotten there, and you said what?
Isn't it a little too early for you people to getting drunk?
I was looking to make sure that we get paid for the job we just did. Now why don't you go and run into some rooms? And I handed him 3 gold pieces, no idea how much rooms cost.
In rooms, who's sleeping? Or do we all? Are we all getting our own individual room? Share.
I kind of expect you to at least give me my own room.
He says, whatever.
Right, so that's 3 gold for me, 3 gold to you. And I'm gonna head to the graveyard, wherever that may be.
You head outside of... that will be out of town.
Okay.
And I'm gonna follow like I asked I could do.
As you guys start to head out of the tavern, you see Skullface walking with his cat around his neck like always. Kind of like... what are you doing as you walk, Gray?
I'm just humming. I'm humming child's like lullabies.
Oh, that's creepy.
Make a performance?
If it's off key, that's even more creepy.
Make a performance? Question mark?
No,
It's as creepy as it sounds, but it sounds smooth and creepy. It's a mixture of both.
Hey, Skullface, we're heading to the graveyard. I feel like it would be your kind of place. Maybe you can find a girlfriend.
First off, I was married.
You just said was. In character.
Yeah. That's what my character says. First off,
Yeah.
I was married. Second off,
Ow. That physically hurted me. Ow.
The dog strike back.
I was focusing on the roleplay, like, intensely.
And then suddenly the mailman came to the door.
Curse that mailman. I hope you get bitten.
alright, back to what I was saying. First off, I technically was married. And secondly, why are you going to the graveyard? I feel like that's your specialty.
You feel like what?
I feel like that's not really a place you would go.
I think that's where, and I'm holding out the locket. I promised I'd return this to him, as well as his, sword.
Why don't you ask the guards where he is? He probably came to them with his dead daughter.
'Cause I don't get along with guards.
The cat hisses at the paladin.
Oh, look. Even my doesn't like paladins. It's okay. No hard feelings there, friend.
Great. I'm gonna have to comfort a crying father alone again.
Well, if you guys wait at the tavern, the guards.
I'm just walking. I'm gonna ask the guards if they saw the guy. Then whatever.
I was doing it.
Oh,
You see this red dragonborn just kind of like this, like just sitting on the grass. It looks like he's kind of relaxed, but he's wearing the guard uniform.
I'm just gonna whistle at him.
Oh, yes. He stands up quickly. Yes, is there a problem?
Yeah, I was wondering if you heard where a nobleman was. He recently lost his daughter. Poor soul.
Oh, there was a small funeral hold for him, and we buried his daughter for him, and he's at the Adventurers Hall right now.
All right, thank you. Well, you know what the Adventure Hall is?
Down the street, if you see there should be a giant sign saying Adventurers Hall. Like, if you can read common, that is.
Thank you.
for fuck's sake, dog.
I'll walk over and say, "That's the Adventure Hall." Thank you for walking on the carriage.
Hey, Maria. All right, give me a sec. Having to log back in because trying to keep the background noise down. Sorry.
Yeah, it's fine. Take your time.
I'm just
All
leaving.
right. So, adventuring hall then.
Yep. You're welcome. Did you know they buried their dead outside the city? Like, couldn't beings just go in and eat the dead if it's like that?
What?
I'm saying a wild animal could go in the yard if it's not inside the wall.
That's the purpose of burying it 6 feet underground.
I mean, in the capital we have the catacombs.
Yeah. But those are surrounded by rock. Big difference.
No, that
I
does
want
stink
rock.
up a storm.
Where's the adventuring hall down here?
It's this building.
Alright, I walk.
All right.
Hello.
Are the other two following?
Yeah.
Yes.
Ash? Ash? You have yourself muted. No, you're not muted.
I'm still whistling that child song.
As this is happening, Alfred, you have made it to the blacksmith shop, and the general store is right next door to it.
Alright. So I noticed that the guy's a dwarf, right?
You walk in,
The blacksmith.
yes. As you walk in, with your companion, the dwarf's like, "Holy shit!"
I'm just gonna tell him in Dwarvish.
He quickly goes over and grabs the warhammer.
Yeah, I'm just gonna tell him in Dwarvish, it's fine. He's with me. He's trained. Kind of.
The Noel starts sniffing everything around here.
Are you saying this in Dwarvish? Because you
Yes.
don't know Common.
I'm saying it in Dwarvish because evidently I forgot how to common.
Yes. He's like, why the fuck did the guards allow that in this town?
Because it's on a leash, and I'm a noble.
He puts down the warhammer. Alright, what? By the way, this is the same warhammer with the symbol of Thor on it.
I would recognize it.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm just gonna look at it. I know where that came from. Well, I know which person had it originally, should I say. Although not quite originally, more like the one who brought it into town. And I'm just pointing at the warhammer.
Oh, yeah, we got this recently.
Yeah. Just so you know, it has the symbol of my father.
What?
Yeah, it's...
Make a persuasion check.
Show
I'm
off.
not lying.
Yeah, but he doesn't believe you.
He's like, sure.
of Thor.
12.
I mean, technically, I think all warriors can count themselves as sons of Thor and Odin and all that. Yeah, okay, sure.
I mean, he is biological. I never knew him. He never showed up around home.
Loki gives you a reminder, maybe not let everyone know your son's with him. Could attract
It's just like, I'm just gonna think back, it's relevant to dwarves, they like him. They don't like you.
May I ask, I can't quite see your Thor holy symbol. What happened to it, my good friend?
I'm not a cleric, is the term, I believe, of my father. I did obtain some of his powers, though they seem to have left me for now.
You want to tell him that you're a cleric of me? You know, the great and powerful Loki?
I'm just thinking, that's how I get fucking stabbed.
Yes, do it!
I'm
No,
good.
he thinks you're gonna try to swindle him.
So, I was looking for any sort of trading guilds.
Well, may I ask why?
I'm going to give him the name of where I'm from.
Oh, that's far. He pulls out a map. Oh god, that is far. Oh, why?
So, yeah.
And why do you want the trading guild because of that?
Well, it's best to look after your own.
Oh, so you're just setting up trades. I gotcha. Very, very noble standard. Well, if you want to set up trades, really a common blacksmith is not really the best place to do that. I would go over to the general school. They have more of a cahoots with the trading guilds anyway than us. We just use them to get our material to make iron and weapons and all that.
So they have the guild presence.
Yeah, they have more of the guild presence. We just ordered them. As your knoll has gone over, because this is a long rope, goes over to one of the weapon racks and starts sniffing at one of the swords. He looks over and asks, "Can I have this?"
I'm just gonna point to the sword. How much for that sword?
That's a simple long sword. That's only 25 gold pieces. May I?
Done.
Do you give him the 25?
Yes.
He goes over to get the sheath as the gnoll kind of picks up the sword. Hey! No! Do not touch that!
And then I'm just gonna tell him it's for him. I'm going to train him how to fight. Better than learning from his own kind. I can make it civil.
I wonder if this works.
I'm so sorry for the background
Oh,
noise.
it actually does work. I can just drag and click a longsword into his attacks.
Yep.
He hasn't.
I am
actually.
really sorry for the background noise.
Actually, I would say he has proficiency with longswords due to the fact that gnolls basically are. They already have martial.
No, they don't get. Do they get martial?
They, yes. If you play gnoll, as a race. Yeah, it's not an official thing. It's just something I saw when I was like, yeah, he can have that, and they automatically get martial weapons. It's the same as dwarves, basically. I would say he has proficiency as well. He doesn't have. I would say he has proficiency. He can wield a sword, but he. Hold on, let me think. Okay, he can wield the sword, but he doesn't have proficiency yet.
Yeah, I imagine I would have to teach him.
Yeah.
So he could become proficient in it.
He looks at the sword and he's so happy. And he kind of holds the sword up to like he holds it up to the sky. You say, "This is the shiniest thing I've ever seen. I'm so happy." He's wagging his tail.
I'm gonna have such a good time teaching this fucker how to kill with it.
God, he's so cute. He's so innocent. Don't you dare teach him how to kill.
I'm going to teach him how to kill, so he can defend himself.
Is this same as stab stick?
Longer stab stick.
Oh, you okay? You also see that there's weapons. There's other weapons. There's shields. There's armor. Gnolls already know how to use shields.
Yeah. I'm thinking possibly getting him a shield. Increase survivability. Yeah, fuck it, why not?
He already has a leather shield. He already has
I'm getting him an
a
actual
hide.
metal shield, so that way it actually won't break.
Oh my god! Yes!
And I'm gonna buy both of us whetstones.
Nothing better happened to him. He's going to grow old and have a nice Knoll wife and a nice Knoll family, and everything is going to be great.
I wouldn't be so sure about that.
I'll have to change his AC manually. We'll say it's a good. You buffed his AC to a 16. That's about as high as he can get while wearing that armor that he has.
Alright.
He looks so happy as you give him a shield too. That doesn't look like a piece of wood, like its old shield. He's so happy he actually throws his old wooden shield over into the furnace, making a blaze as it happens. Ah, shit!
I'd say, if I were the,
Free firewood.
Get him out. Just get him on my store. We don't need him burning down the establishment.
Fair enough.
He looks over at you with a big goofy smile, wagging his tail. He is so happy.
Alright. We're gonna go over to the general store.
As the Gnoll still has, as you walk over, you notice he hasn't sheathed his sword or his shield.
I'm just gonna tell him, put that away, please.
But I just got it.
We could show the shiny off in the woods and I'll show you how to use it.
Really?
Yes. Just hide it for now.
How do I do that?
I'm gonna show him how to sheath the sword by showing him with my short sword.
As you show him with your short sword, he kind of make a what would this be?
Performance. Just showing you how to do something.
Make a performance and then an animal handling, because you're also training an animal. I'm looking for both skills together and 18 total.
Yep.
He mimics you pretty well, and he's learned how to put away his sword, but he doesn't know how to put away his shield yet.
That's fine. You can walk around with the shield out. That's not a weapon, necessarily.
I mean...
It's less of a weapon than a fucking sword.
You can throw it at somebody.
It's less of a weapon than a sword.
That's what he says. I could throw it at somebody if need be.
I'm just gonna look at him. Don't do that until I tell you it's okay.
As you now walk into the general store.
And I see there's a gnome behind the counter. I speak gnomish.
The gnome has his back turned. As the little bell goes off, he turns around with like some papers in his head. Oh yes, welcome to, oh my god! He freaks out, the papers go flying everywhere. What the? He hides underneath the counter.
Why does everybody do that?
Get that thing out of here!
I have permission to have it in city limits.
Who on earth gave you that permission?
The guards? Who else?
You keep him over there in that corner. I do not want him anywhere near my stock. Greedy bastard's been robbing my trade routes for a long time.
And I took care of that for you. You're welcome.
didn't seem to finish the job as he pulls out a hand crossbow and just leaves it on the table.
I mean, that was the only one that hadn't murdered somebody, so...
He asks, "Sharp stick now?"
No, and I'm just gonna turn to him and say, no sharp stick. And I've been the gnome I've been talking to in Gnomish.
I understand that. I understand that.
So this is probably like really weird. I'm using every language but fucking common.
Yeah, he communicates with you. Do you understand common, my friend?
I did, and then my god told me to go fuck myself.
That's why I don't mess with gods anymore.
Oh my god! It is Obito.
Vampires are... but hey, if you ever meet a vampire, they're cool.
It is Obito!
So I'm just gonna ask him, how familiar are you with the Norse gods?
As familiar as I need to be. Why?
My... God, I can't believe I'm about to tell somebody this.
Again, yes.
My god is Loki.
You're proud of me being your god. You feel Loki is crying a little.
And he gave me the ability to speak to the Knoll at the cost of, well, speaking normally.
The Obito kind of goes underneath the counter, says, "Name's Obito," pulls out 2 like glasses, and he pours you some alcohol. And he's like, "You're gonna need this, my friend. So do I. I just had some weird guy in a skull mask extort 500 gold pieces out of me."
Oh God!
Yeah.
Not that asshole.
You know him?
I've worked with him. I'd rather fucking put him in the ground. Weird sort of necrophiliac vibe.
Wait, what?
Yeah. Really fucking weird.
He hasn't animated any bodies, has he?
Has specifically tried to collect corpses.
That's not illegal, unfortunately.
I know, but I'm from a place where the only reason you would try to collect things is to sell them or use it for unsavory purposes.
I mean, I can't do a damn... Well, we can't really report him unless he actually does something. Keep an eye on him. If he does report him, it's against the law to do that.
It's against the law to fuck corpses.
That, and also raising them as undead.
All right.
As he starts sipping his glass. "So, what can I help you and your furry companion?" The Knoll kind of takes out his little bag of ball bearings and just starts playing with them in the corner.
Well, I was looking to perhaps start some trade with where I'm from.
Takes out a map. "Where are you from?"
This is being recorded.
About that.
Just recording.
I would be extremely unfamiliar with maps. At this point, I've just been wandering. So I give him the name of where I'm from.
He pulls out the map, and he kind of points over here. He's like, "You're from here, and you got to Ironhaven." He points where Ironhaven is on the map, showing you have traveled quite a damn distance.
I guess.
My friend, that's like almost 6 months travel.
It's alright.
That's crazy. What do you... So, you want to... Why are you talking to me about that?
I would like to perhaps set up trade with these various places.
Goes underneath the table, takes out a quill, and also takes out ink and quill, and takes out a paper. You can't read it, but it's in common. I need you to fill this out before noon tomorrow. Then we can...
I can't read that.
He kind of slaps it. He kind of like shakes his forehead.
Anything in Gnomish, Dwarvish, or Elvish?
Those
I highly
fuckers-
doubt you have anything in Knoll.
Those guys only take common. How about this? You tell me the information, I'll write it down for you, and I'm gonna charge you. I'm gonna charge you for that, though.
I could also wait till tomorrow.
Yes, but my next shipment comes in tomorrow, so it'd be best if you get here before noon.
If you need help moving things, I can help.
They help move all that and all that. I got that handled. You interested in buying anything?
Perhaps. What do you have?
A lot of things. What are you looking for?
Define a lot of things. Because a lot of things aren't useful to me.
I have rations, tents, different tools you can buy. I got healing potions. I have if you're a spellcaster, I got spell components for as long as it's not anything higher, nothing that high up. I also got some spell scrolls with spells on them that will cast.
He's just looking more and more confused, like, wait, there's more spells than the ones I know?
Nucky says, yeah, man, like, I gave you the basics.
His brain seems to be slowly turning to mush in front of this gnome.
Hello?
He seems rather overwhelmed.
Hello? Kind of snaps his finger in front of you.
You're gonna need to sit down with the warlock and have a talk to about spells and magic, don't you?
I don't even think that'll help, let's be real.
I mean, you've seen my character summon her sword, so...
No, you haven't summoned... No, you haven't summoned your sword. You just got that a thing.
And even if he had, it's like, oh, nice. Somebody's god gave them a sword.
But surely Eldritch Blast and me yelling at my sword.
People have done weirder. Welcome to the world of religion.
So, what can I help you with, man? Like...
Do you know where I can sell null heads?
Your null companion right behind you. You ask him where you can sell null heads. Normally,
I'm asking that in Gnomish.
Yeah, I know. I hope you didn't ask that in null. He's like, well, the Adventurers Guild usually takes those, not general stores.
Oh, okay.
As the Knoll has picked up all of its little marbles, he starts wandering away from his corner. It'll be just like, hey, get him! He's getting close to the barrels.
What's in the barrels?
It's food, supplies, rations.
Why do you keep food in barrels?
Preserves them.
Why not crates?
To be fair, barrels take less space than crates.
But that means you can fit
incorrect.
less in the barrel.
It's also a cost-saving thing. As the Knoll is just like starting to scratch on the barrel, confused, and trying to open it.
I'm just gonna like whistle at Bjarni. Bjarni, over here.
He starts to he lifts the barrel while walking over to you.
Fuck it.
He's like, we always get barrels to bring back to the pack. Then Alpha praises us. So, what's wrong?
That's not really a thing here.
He looks confused.
As far as he's concerned, you're Alpha.
Yeah.
I know, but I didn't ask for a barrel of food.
Did I do bad?
Not necessarily. In the future, that might be
The
good.
Knoll is pissed and freaking out. He's grabbing his hand crossbow, saying, "Hey, put that back!"
I'm just gonna tell Bjarni to go put it back where he picked it up from.
Bjarni puts back the barrel. As this continues on, James, you walk into this tavern as other people leave, and you are handed some gold to get some rooms.
I'm gonna do that.
The lady comes by over to you and says, "Oh, sweetie, are you lost? Where's your mother?"
I'm here to buy rooms for 5 people.
Oh, that's adorable. Where's your parents?
Should 5 gold be enough?
It would be about 8 gold, but where's your parents, kid? And we only have 4 rooms.
Someone's gonna have
Looks like
to
I'm
share.
sharing rooms with somebody. Probably Bjarni.
So how much for 4 rooms, and you're not paid to know that?
8 gold?
He hands her 8.
Wait, where'd you get gold, sweetie? Like, she looks around the
Murdering
tavern.
Noel.
Wait, you did what? That's dangerous!
Nah, they're pretty dumb.
She starts to walk outside. Guard! Guard!
I mean, like, they killed themselves through their own traps. How in the world do you fall for?
The poor Dragonborn guard, the only guard I have had time to have a token for, walks over. Yes, we got a kid in here. You gotta hear this. As they both walk in. Hey son, what's up? Like, is everything good? Something wrong?
Yeah, she asked me where I got the money from, and I got them from murdering Knowles.
You did what? Where's your parents?
Again, I don't need to answer that question.
No, I think you do need to answer this question. What if they're worried sick for you?
They're not.
How do you know that?
They let me kill the gnolls. Just get a look of pure fucking horror.
Well, my original parents are dead, and my stepfather said, help these people out with taking down the Knowles, and I said, I have nothing.
Who's your stepfather?
Again, none of your business.
It is my business. Putting someone as young as you is in danger it's completely No. Who is your stepfather?
His name is, as my character gets a blank look on his face.
I don't know. I never asked.
I deleted his character token by accident. Shit. Jeffrey. That's his name. His name was Jeffrey.
You could have gone with James. That sounds more proper.
James is my dad.
Jeffrey.
It's also my dad.
Jeffrey. That's his name.
I'm back.
Hi, back. Name's down. Your dad's name is Jeffrey.
Jeffrey, huh?
Yep.
When I did Bob, like Bob Ross, whose birthday it is today.
All I'm gonna ask
30th,
is,
not the 29th.
Oh yeah, yesterday was Bob Ross's birthday.
I'm gonna say, who's the noble who hired us to take care of these gnolls?
Are you asking me that or the guard?
No, I'm just trying to remember.
We never got his name.
You never got his name, no. But you'll recognize him if you see him.
From the red in his eyes from crying.
A noble
not
hired
from
me
being
after
high.
the gnolls killed his child. And well, I'm a sucker for good pay.
You're how old again?
Old enough to bend you over the table.
Can't say that!
You can though. It just won't get a good response.
As he says, old enough to do. So, I actually saved me some time for finding guards. Any people you need, any wanted people in the town, or in the area in general, and how much you're paying for them to go disappear.
You know what? Yeah, we have jobs like that. How about you come down to the guard post with me for a moment to talk about it?
Insight.
Roll it.
Man, I can smell this bullshit from a mile away.
You completely believe him.
Oh my
That character has terrible wisdom.
You completely believe him, and he seems to be like, he's treating you somewhat with respect now.
Cool iPhone.
You guys go to the
Wait, did we get the rooms?
Yeah, she booked them for you.
All right, describe one of our. Describe me and.
me.
At this point, Gray, Kyler,
Kalir.
and Lid,
Yeah.
Leah, Kara, Gray, and Leah all make it to the Adventurers Guild, where they see a noble just on the like looking at the wall, sitting down on the floor with like a blank look on his face.
I'm gonna sit down beside him and hand him the locket.
He sees the locket and he just hugs you, Cameron.
Nice to be hugged back instead of the one hugging.
Thank you.
It's no problem. Just doing. Just trying to be a good person.
Did you kill those guys? Did you hunt them down?
Yes, and we made them suffer.
Good. He stands up. He kind of brushes himself off. He goes over to the lady behind the desk. These were the people I was talking about. Them and another one. Two more people. He's like, if they come by, these are the people I have given permission to be adventurers. I don't know about that one over there in the corner, but these two here are...
She's already an adventurer from the looks of things.
These two have done this great service. I will count this as a personal favor from me to the Adventurers Guild if you do make them legally adventurers.
Completely forgets about me, but I'm lost as shit anyway.
Well, no, he says there's more people. It's just that these two will basically...
They're the ones that showed up.
Yeah. She's like, well, okay, I guess... Considering your rank and all that, and the tragedy of this event, do you guys have proof that you guys went to fight these gnolls?
I'm carrying all the proof in my bag.
We pull out you see me put two heads on the table.
Oh, yeah, that's gross. Okay. Proof, and you also have the locket. Okay. She kind of goes to the other side of the table, pulls out papers, and it's like, get your companions who helped you to come here with you by tomorrow, and all of you guys need to fill out these papers. Paperwork. It's time for some
Paperwork that I can't do.
Can I sign mine now?
Huh?
Can I sign mine now?
Yeah, you can sign in right now, like as an adventurer.
I sign it just right now.
Just right now, yeah.
Do we really have to fill out the family line, or?
That's just in case your body is recovered. If not, you get buried in the local cemetery.
Okay.
They're gonna have a hell of a time sending my body back.
She also hands you guys two adventurer sigils. Insignias. These insignias basically show that you are adventurers, legally allowed to take quests on, and they also show that any event that you may go to any adventuring hall and get quests there. They also show your rank. As Tyler, you are a rank 2 adventurer, while these guys are rank 1s. There's 5 ranks, and the higher your rank, the higher paying jobs you can get.
Neat. What type of job do you have?
Well, the only job that's in right now is
What does cut out a lot?
The only jobs we have in right now is this job right here. She pulls out a job. There's been some bears that have been terrorizing the
necessities.
that have been spotted near the trade routes, and we want to get those taken care of before they cause any problems.
All right, I'll take the.
Anything else?
Not that we know of right now.
All right, so we'll come back again tomorrow.
Should we go get the party?
I say we go to sleep in an actual bed.
Didn't you have to go buy?
The best thing about this is I'm be really confused about your fucking straw beds because mine all have fur on them.
Alfred,
You go check on the rooms. I'll go look for the barbarian.
All right, and while you're down, yeah. Oh, okay. Oh,
Gray,
that's
as soon as you step outside, you see the barbarian with his knoll right behind him.
I'm just wandering.
Okay, guys, I have dinner. I'll be right back.
Okay.
Okay.
I just yell for the barbarian. Hey.
Are you yelling in common?
You know what? I'm gonna yell in Dwarvish.
You would probably be yelling in common though, because that'd be default.
Yeah.
I'll yell in common.
You get no response. I'm still wandering.
I'll yell in other languages.
You probably eventually find one that I know, and I'm just like, what the fuck?
More angry. I'm gonna go down my list. So common, then I go Dwarvish.
Dwarvish, I get.
All right.
Yeah, you see the knoll behind him has a shiny new shield.
Why are you not speaking common?
I'll need to sit you down for that one.
All right. Well, come in the guild, sign your paperwork, and become an adventurer.
Is it in common?
I don't know.
Is the paperwork in common? I'm just gonna walk up and grab you by the shoulders.
Oh yeah. Speaking of which, you should probably take your knoll outside the city while you write this. The guy's in.
I have permission to have him here.
I mean, the noble's in there, and he'll probably want it dead if he sees it.
Well, he can fight me. I'm a noble too.
How about we come deal with this later? Come on, let's go check on the rooms instead.
I'm not leaving Bjarni out here.
Fine. I'll have the tiefling can go and take him out. That sounds fair?
Bjarni stays with me.
Come back later when the noble's done. Just know, it isn't my fault for what happens. Go ahead.
And I'm gonna walk in.
Walk in with Bjarni, right?
Yep. I'm very protective of Bjarni, and it is very clear.
At this point, the noble has retrieved his sword from Cameron. And he looks to be better as you walk in with Bjarni behind you.
Bjarni still has the leash.
Ash, you see this rough and tough guy walk in with a knoll. The same knoll you seen earlier. This time on a leash. As the noble sees him, he charges at the monster with his sword drawn.
And I'm gonna stop him. And I'm gonna stop him right there.
Are you getting in the way of his blade?
Yep.
Okay, I will roll an attack to see if it passes your armor class.
When Bjarni has a better AC than I do.
18.
Yeah, I have a 15.
Alright, so that's a D8. plus 2. 3 damage. He stabs you right in the shoulder. He stabs you in the shoulder and says, "What the hell are you doing? There's a monster behind you! One of the bastards that killed my daughter!"
Actually, he had no hand in it.
I don't care! He shouldn't be in the city anyway!
I got permission.
Who the hell you think you are to get permission?
I'm gonna slap my scroll of pedigree right against his chest.
He looks at you with hatred.
Hate me all you like. And then I'm gonna dump out the 8 knoll heads I have onto the fucking floor.
Barney is like, does not like seeing that.
I did more work than you did.
Oh, by the way, he's talking in common, my friend.
Oh yeah. I've said all of this in fucking, he looks human, right?
He is human.
Alright, most of them will pick up, like, Dwarvish or Elvish, so I'm, like, saying this in Dwarvish.
You'll have to say it in Elvish.
Elvish?
Yeah.
I'll say it in Elvish.
As he also talks to you back in Elvish.
Alright, I'll say it in Elvish. 8 heads on the fucking floor.
Oh.
If you want to stab me again, I'll stab you back.
Oh god, okay. She goes over to Gray and pays for his 2 heads. So Gray, you get 20 gold. And she walks over to you and says, in Elvish, also, can you not speak common?
Look, my god played a trick on me. Now I speak Knoll instead of common. It's a fucking mess.
So are you be trading in those heads?
Yes.
She counts the heads and gives you 80 gold.
Hell yeah.
As this is basically a Mexican standoff, as he's like, he won't attack you, but he will not let that Knoll stay alive.
And I told him if he wants to take another fucking shot, I'm gonna hit him back.
Ash, you see all this is going on. Blades are drawn, the Knoll looks uncomfortable as hell.
There's only one blade drawn. I haven't drawn mine yet.
Cameron, you see all
I'm
this
giving him the chance to stand down.
I'm just sitting on the counter now, just watching.
Cameron, you see this going on too.
I'm just watching.
Let's see. It's times like these where I wish I had calm person, or at least had access to it.
Yeah.
And I'm just gonna stare him in the face and just in Elvish. You know, you hitting me would be enough for where I'm from, a duel to the death, and you wouldn't walk away.
Right now, I will accept your challenge.
So be it.
Should we take this outside? That way, when you die, your mutt can try to run.
I'd rather not just cover the floor in your blood. It would look bad.
You first.
It'd probably stink like the fucking shit you are as well.
My daughter died by those monsters, and yet you have the audacity to assault me.
I never touched you. And,
Insult, not assault.
yeah. And this one never went near your daughter.
Hey Ash, you do anything during this?
I'm going to cast Divine Sense on the room.
Can you put up Divine Sense, please?
Oh no!
Hey, why are you
You're gonna
casting-
send one undead, and you're gonna send some Loki bullshittery.
What is this? Celestial Fiend or Undead. You don't sense any fiends, and I don't think Loki can technically count as a Celestial, but you do
Loki is, in all purposes of it being a pantheon, a Celestial, so I have Celestial energy
You
on
have some
me.
Celestial energy around him, and you sense a shit ton of Undead energy coming from Gray.
Wait, no, downhill.
No, you haven't cast it on yourself yet.
I used one.
Did you
I even
before
used-
you enter town?
Yeah,
Did you use a spell slot?
I used the spell slot and everything.
How long does it take to cast?
an action.
Had we taken a long rest yet?
No.
Okay, I was just checking to make sure. Because if he was gonna be a shitbag, I was gonna fucking hit him in the face with with my fucking
Okay.
death touch.
Gray does not sense of undeath, unfortunately.
You just said
I'm back.
celestial coming off of me. Don't worry, we're about to have a duel with the death. Your noble friend's about to lose his head.
What?
Yeah, Mr. Alfred is surrounded with celestial energy. As the
And
noble
I'm
looks
just
very
making sure that
uncomfortable.
this fuck over here isn't an undead or a fiend.
Nope, he's not. But he is a grieving parent.
What about Kalir?
You sense some fiend coming off her.
And
No, wait,
just
no,
so you know,
tieflings don't count as fiend. My bad.
Nope. Cam, I'm gonna let you know this now. I didn't make the first move. He stabbed me first.
You sense some celestial coming off Cam, but you don't sense anything else.
All right. Let's both back down and not kill each other.
I only back down if that damn beast behind him dies.
Well,
It's a
looks like
kid.
you're losing your head.
It is a kid.
So was my daughter.
Yeah, it just lost its entire family, just like you.
Make a persuasion with disadvantage.
And with that, I'm going to use the help action.
So-
Bye.
How are you helping?
Let me think.
So
I'm,
it's just
I'm not
regular
afraid to
persuasion.
run this fucker through.
I know. I'm trying to prevent that.
As the lady behind the desk is like, I am not cut off for this shit, as she's hiding underneath the desk.
I'm trying to think of how I can use the help action effectively, to be honest.
You could try talking him down as well.
Yeah, I'm not gonna, like, directly talk, as, you know, my common is somewhat broken.
Mm-hmm. Well,
Mainly because of my
they're-
backstory stuff.
They're clearly
But I'm
speaking in
going to,
Elvish,
like-
too.
Oh yeah,
Except
they
for
are
me.
speaking Elvish.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, I'm speaking Elvish. I don't have common right now.
I'm gonna speak in Elvish. I'm not sure how to describe it. Like, I don't know what to say exactly, so I'm gonna like out of character. So I'm just gonna say like a hymn of my people, and of loss and
You have to
new
actually-
futures.
You have to say that actually. You have to say it. I can't just accept what you just said. You have to
I
say it.
know. I'm trying to figure something out.
Shit!
Either way,
Even though you say that, the noble is still nope.
Look, I know how you feel, alright?
Do you?
I mean, I do.
Just an hour ago, I buried my daughter because of these monsters. My only family is gone.
Is this
At
in
least you
common or
had one, you
Elvish?
bastard.
He has comment. He's saying this in comment.
Yeah, so I don't understand it.
At least you had one. My mother died to give me life. I don't have. I've lost before. You know what? You're right. I don't know how you're feeling. But do you honestly think vengeance is the right path?
Have you ever been a parent?
Yes.
It's complicated.
Yes or no? Have you
I
ever
have
been
a-
a parent?
I say
Yeah.
yes.
I have a younger brother in the capital who I'm trying to adopt.
He looks over at Gray. You know how it feels. Do you know how it feels when you lose a kid? When you lose your own flesh and blood?
Of course I know how it feels. All you think is rage, bloodlust, revenge.
Then
But
do you...
think about it. Would it them
Say that again? I didn't hear you.
I said think about it. Would seeing seeing your father in a blood make your daughter happy?
Well, my daughter ain't here anymore, so why should that matter?
Just because here doesn't her spirit isn't looking over you.
Gray, make a persuasion check with advantage.
Alright.
Since you have mentioned your family and all that. Remember, I believe Grace, you still technically have... Does anyone have inspiration still?
Nope.
Rolling my inspiration.
Well, you got to use advantage anyway.
I know, I'm redoing it.
Nope. You only use inspiration to gain advantage. You can't make rerolls.
Aww.
Goddamn.
Never.
12? Alfred, you see him sheath his sword as he motions you to get out of his damn way. He's not saying anything, he's just being rude. He's kind of like rudely tells you to step away.
I'm gonna motion for my knoll to step to the side as well.
He does.
And then I step out of the way. And I'm watching him. The moment his hand goes to the hilt, I'm going to fucking hit him.
He says this in Elvis, if I ever see that damn knoll again, I will cut off his head. As he walks out.
Just one response. That damn knoll is better trained than you are.
Ooh!
He doesn't
Damn.
say anything as he walks, and you guys have. He's still covering for you guys to be adventurers, but you have just made an enemy with a.
I am going
I'm not.
slap
I'm going
him.
over to him.
I'm going to
noble-
slap Crow's character straight across the face. I told you to take that thing outside of town.
Is she saying this is common?
I am. I don't know
Blank
any
stare.
languages besides common and infernal.
Gray, what are you
Blank
doing?
stare.
What are you doing?
I'm
She just
going
yelled
over
at me in
to
common, so she
Noble
gets a blank
and
stare.
I'm saying I'm sorry for his loss.
Are you high?
He ignores you and just keeps walking. Gray. Alfred, you have just made an enemy of Noble Hamlet.
Hamlet?
Yes, write that down.
Fuck yeah, I'm gonna be his uncle. I'm
Yeah.
gonna kill his father.
I'm gonna kill his father and marry his mother.
Noble Hamlet. That is his name. You have made an enemy of him.
If
Don't
the
worry.
Noel ever gets out of hand, I promise you I'll kill him myself.
No!
No, Gray. No, you're gone. He's gone. He's not talking to you anymore.
So...
I'm just saying, I'm telling you a comment. For some reason, he's not speaking common or understanding it.
Well, maybe he'll understand this, and I knee him directly in the groin.
Ooh, that looks like it hurt.
I've probably been hit there more than once with the hilt of a sword.
What do I roll for that?
Well, what are you hitting him with?
My knee.
Roll strength. Roll strength.
And then he has to roll a constitution not to fall. Oh, never
You
mind.
attempt to knee him as he kind of just as the Knoll being protective of his alpha gets in your way. You hit the Knoll instead of him. The Knoll takes 5 damage.
And falls to the ground.
And he falls to the ground, grabbing his dong.
Ooh.
He's like whimpering in pain, and he's also laughing, as Knolls always laugh as they're either in pain or they know they're screwed.
You're still getting a very blank stare from me.
Yeah. I'm
gonna start cussing in Infernal.
I'm translating to Elvish.
So, are you guys gonna fill out these papers today, or can I just go home? I'm scared, really, of you guys.
Yeah, can I take
You.
the...
No, yeah.
Can I
Write
take my
down.
paper?
You understand Dwarvish or Elvish?
What?
I'm pointing at him and saying, "Do you understand Dwarvish or Elvish?"
Me? Yeah, I understand. I understand Dwarves and Elvish. Why?
All right. I tell him in Dwarvish. He understands Dwarvish and Elvish. You can deal with him for signing your papers. See ya.
I'm
Just
gonna ask if I
watching.
could take my
I'm
papers.
gonna grab Gray by the back of the fucking neck as he tries to leave.
Gray, do you resist this?
Yes.
Make both of Alfred. You make a strength. Gray, you make a dex.
I'm gonna ask you something. Do you?
Strength or athletics is up to you.
I was gonna ask if you permit the grappling handbook, because that's a thing and it's awesome.
Grappling handbook.
Yep, there's a grappling handbook for D&D.
There's a whole no. Just
None of that.
None of that. No, I haven't
All right.
read
All right,
it.
I'm.
I haven't read it.
It's really simple. All it does is like, are you trained in grappling because of your class? If so, if you're trained, you can use both strength and athletics, and it gives you different chokes and shit like that.
Just either roll athletics or strength. It's up to you.
Exact same thing. So it's both a +0. I'm a Dexbarian.
No, Gray,
Is
you
it
get
okay
the
if
fuck
I-
out of there as he thinks he's gonna grapple you.
Yeah, no thanks. But I'm just gonna put my head out the door. Anything you guys say before I go, big guy?
So real quick, can I take the paperwork and bring it back tomorrow?
No, you
or
have to
do I-
sign it here. You have to sign it here.
Great.
You know, forgery problems and all that.
Yes, I'll fill it out.
Are you and Alfred doing it? Because Gray already did it.
I pop my head in. real
I'll
quick,
do it
saying,
if
"Anything
they'll
you guys
fucking
say
write all my
before I
shit down
They
for
will.
me.
They will. The null. They also get an extra paperwork for the null.
Yeah, and then I do the translation for the null. To Elf.
Yay.
Okay, James. We'll get back to you finally. You've been sitting here for like 30 minutes as the guard finally came back, and he's like, "Okay. So I did not find your father. I found the instructor for the adventuring camp, and he told me to let you the fuck go. So I'm letting you the fuck go because he's a very scary man, apparently."
That's my dad.
Run up to him and scream, "Daddy!"
Daddy. Make that
Hey,
guard
son, let's
shit
get-
his pants.
Hey son, let's get home.
Says
Wait,
sure.
why does he get thinner?
Because I'm still looking for his actual token. That's just the first token I could find.
Which token?
It's a Persona 5 token.
Oh my god.
Oh god, someone stop that.
What is that?
Yeah,
Don't play music, copyright. We are streaming on YouTube.
yeah, please don't.
My views. No.
It's me, Random Amaramia. Just say, I should tell the rest of my friends
Play
group.
music.
Moving Cameron there until she gets that solved. I'm still looking for this goddamn token.
Why did you put me in small talk?
Because copyright music. I'm not getting in trouble for that.
It's not me!
Tell whoever's doing it to stop.
It's Umbria.
It's no one in this house!
It's an Umbreon.
Umbreon, are you playing it? I still can't find this fucker's token. The fuck?
I'm using push to talk, so you couldn't hear it even if there.
Oh, okay. Then, James, your adopted father, from what he says, come on, let's get going. I informed the guards of your unique circumstances, and we gotta get you to the Adventurers Guild.
He says neat as he starts working on a true serum poison. Yes, that is counted as a poison. No, I don't know why.
Oh, because it's extremely painful.
Please Please roll your kit. It's an intelligence.
That's investigation.
No, that was me. I was looking for James.
Oh, okay.
That's where I was leaving to. I was looking for James.
Yeah, you made a truth serum, sure. You see James walking out with like the camp captain.
What's up, Captain? I was just looking for him, telling him he could be an adventurer now.
Yep, I heard the news too. Was about to walk him over there.
Oh, yeah. By the way, don't mention the noble to the barbarian, and don't mention the barbarian to the noble, because the barbarian decided to keep a gnoll as a pet.
God damn it.
As you see James look over to you, Gray, and say, "Are we friends?
Technically.
Drink some of this, please." As he gives him the thing that he thinks is a truth serum.
Gray, you see this yellow thing in a vial.
Yeah, what is that?
It's a new potion I'm making. It should be even better than the greater healing potion.
Yay, James, roll deception. Yeah, roll deception.
God damn it!
Come on, Umbreon! Roll that deception. You completely believe him, Gray.
Alright, fine.
Chug, chug, chug!
I only drink a little bit, though.
Alright.
He has to take... James, you know that he has to take the whole thing or it doesn't work.
No, poisons say if you take a little bit, you just have advantage on the save to resist.
With poisons, you can actually do smaller amounts.
Okay.
It's not like potions where you have to take the entire fucking bottle.
I think it's a potion, so I'm about to chug the whole thing.
Yeah, that's why. So, Gray, you chug the whole thing, right?
Wait, I'm asking. Am I supposed to drink the whole thing, or...?
Just drink a little bit, like 15%.
Right, I take a capful.
A capful? What the fuck's a capful? This thing has a wooden cork. There's no
It's
cap.
a cork.
Oh, never mind. Alright, I just take a tiny itty bitty sip.
Make a con save?
$15.
It tastes weird. Nothing seems to happen.
Huh.
Now I'm going to ask him a question. While you're talking to the noble, did you do anything stupid?
I told him wait, did it work on me downhill or what?
Tell him how your character responds.
Did it work or not? That's depends on how my character will respond.
Tell him how your character will respond.
The truth serum doesn't force you to tell the truth. It hurts you if you fucking don't.
It says you can't knowingly speak a lie.
I did nothing.
Technically, that's true.
That was all me, baby.
But the barbarian was trying to fight the guy to the death, called him a whole bunch of insults, called his daughter weak.
Okay, hold on there. Gamer. Take 2 psychic damage for that last one.
No, I'm kidding.
No. It's canon. Take 2 psychic damage. Yeah, everything you say until that potion wears off in 10 minutes is canon.
Alright.
How long until the potion wears off?
10 minutes.
He didn't say the daughter was weak, but he was throwing insults at the guy. They were pretty mean, too.
James, you see Gray flinch as he did that last thing. You think your potion is working.
I just say, alright.
Oh god, he's gonna put the rest of it in my drink.
You just hear me say, alright, he wasn't insulting the daughter, but he did say a bunch of insults to the guy, and they were pretty mean.
Mom!
Ma, there's a weird cat outside. It looks like Grandma.
Cameron, if you're gonna say random shit like that, please mute yourself.
Anyway, James is like, okay, another. What's the worst thing you've done that I should know?
Worst thing I've done?
Yes.
I wasn't able to save my wife when she was being murdered in front of me.
I don't know. Oh,
That is technically what my character considers the worst thing he's ever done.
Yeah, that's why I say you didn't take any damage or anything.
well, he just walks over the guild asking no more questions.
By the way, James, this is for anyone who asks these questions to Gray.
Anyone who asks him this thing, he has to tell the honest truth, or what he believes to be the truth.
Or take 1d8 psychic damage.
What did you do to me, kid?
I guess I made a bad potion.
Next time, let's have you not experiment on me, yeah?
I would do it on the cat, but I like it more than you.
Let's not experiment on Floof either, thank you.
I wasn't. That's why I experimented on you.
Yeah, maybe the barbarian, he seems stronger to damage.
What about the
Or
What
maybe
about
or maybe the tiefling. The tiefling lies a lot.
That is racist. Yeah, he's like,
She
well,
lie-
shall we keep going, kid?
Sure. If you want to ask him any questions, he does have to answer you truthfully.
Did you buy any rooms?
Yes. 4 of them. Someone's going to have to share.
Whatever. I'm going to go lie down now.
It should wear off in 10 minutes, and if it doesn't,
If it doesn't wear off after 10 minutes, you might need to see a doctor.
Or cleric.
Same thing, really.
James, you make it over there. And everyone else has filled out their sheets.
I don't know what happened, but
I'm still trying to
my
figure
whole
out,
game broke.
I'm still trying to figure out what to write in the family line.
Alright, I took damage because I lied about where I was going. What I was doing.
Oh, where you did? Okay.
Can you guys hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Yeah.
Barely.
I had to switch over to my wireless earbuds.
Alright.
Computer restart.
Quality has gone down.
I am so sorry.
That is fine.
I had to switch my computer.
I'm going to ask him, are you going to be staying with us tonight, or are you going to get your own place? Because if you say you're going to your own place, I feel like I wasted money.
Gray is not with you. You guys went over to the Adventurers Guild.
I was asking that before we left.
Gray, how do you answer? Or you also don't have to.
Do I need sleep downhill?
No, not really.
Alright.
There we go.
No, I'm staying outside.
Is this better, guys?
Yeah.
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
My character, I'm
Okay.
leaving the city now. I'm just out. I'm just like on the walls,
Okay.
learning the spells.
You'll have to copy the spells. Like it'd be better to use a table to like write shit down.
I'm on the floor. I'm just using the floor.
All right.
I mean, is there a it's complicated answer to the family question, or should I just write down my home city?
I'm just giving him my entire fucking lineage as far as I understand it.
Okay. Just write down where your house is, where your home is. And she says this in both comment, and then she says it to you in Elven, and she's like, I don't even know how to answer to you. I just filled out his sheet for him. Oh god, there's more people. Okay, hello, welcome to the Adventurers Guild. Is there something we can help you with?
All right.
I was told I'm an adventurer now, so I need to sign some papers.
Oh god, dang it. I'll help him with his paperwork. Oh, thank you.
All right.
Thank you.
I'm gonna
Don't
hand
worry,
in,
I know
What do
everything
we-
about my land.
I'm gonna hand in my paperwork and say, and that's good, James. So, did y'all rent the rooms?
Yes, 4 of them. Someone's gonna have to share. They only had 4 left. Anyway, you look pretty hurt. Do you want a potion?
Why not? I'm gonna chug the whole thing.
You want to know the best thing? I'm gonna look to the kid and just null sup fucker.
Make a con save, Cameron.
Me
I
for
would say
chugging the
him.
whole thing?
The whole thing, yes. Make a con save.
Can
Meanwhile,
I choose to fail?
Yeah, you can.
I choose to fail. Why not?
James asks, so,
And I
what
just
is...
hear my patron screaming, no, 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 no!
Yeah. By the way, through all the potion you had to drink, you do take psychic feedback. You take 11 damage of psychic. Through psychic feedback.
Oh, I thought you said this would not hurt.
I never said that. I said you look hurt.
The patron's like, you shouldn't have taken that.
As
Why?
he asks you, what do you do?
What do I do here?
Yeah. As he's writing down all of his papers.
What do you mean, what do I do here?
What did you do here? What were
did
you
I
doing
do?
here? Yes, while I was gone.
You don't have to answer truthfully, but you will take psychic rebound if you don't.
You also just don't have to answer.
Yeah, that's also a thing. You don't have to answer either.
But like, that makes it really sus.
It. Sorry, Umbreon.
The thing is, she doesn't know she's poisoned. She thinks that's a potion.
Yeah, that is true, but her patron is saying don't answer. What are you doing, Ash?
Again, I'm just sitting down watching and waiting for my cue to actually interact with the rest of the party.
I mean, you can interact while they're making paperwork and all that. Like, you're kind of just here, really. You kind of just got to the town. You're not really sure what you're here to do.
Yeah, I'm still trying to figure that out. Do I have a... Did I get any signs from nature
Nope.
that I'm looking for someone or some people?
The signs from what you got was that you were supposed to come here for some reason, and now you're here.
Okay. I'm still looking for my purpose.
Mm-hmm.
And that shall be what I will do until I figure it out. And right now, I'm getting a clue that this might be where I need to go for now. Because this isn't a usual townsfolk group.
No, there seem to be adventurers now because they
We
have
are
all-
wacky as shit, thank you very much. And I will
He
be
is threatening to
identified
murder
as
someone.
such.
How the hell is that wacky?
I didn't threaten to murder him, I challenged him to a duel.
To the death!
That's not murder.
That is murder!
That is
No,
just a duel.
not if it's a duel.
So, Cameron, how do you answer James?
It's not murder if it's a duel. That's an important distinction.
So you're saying if I challenge someone to a duel, cast sleep on them, and then blow them up?
That's murder.
Nope. That's
Dueling
That's what I
someone.
thought.
that is within the rules of a duel, technically.
Yeah, it's not murder at that point.
If you want to get real technical.
It depends entirely on the rules outlined prior to the duel beginning.
Yeah. So, what? So, Cameron, do you answer or no? Are you there, Cameron? All right, then. Then everyone else fills out their paperwork, and the poor Noel, who's still.
Oh my god, I. Can you guys hear me?
Now,
Yes.
now we can.
Oh my god, my microphone was a tiny bit unplugged.
Big oof. I feel that.
So I came here to fill out paperwork to become an adventurer. What's the point of you asking me this question?
Well, I heard our companions did something. Some of our companions did something stupid here, so I'm trying to figure out did the rest of you guys do anything?
Oh, the barbarian didn't listen to my advice and brought a kobold into the, or not a kobold, Noel into town.
Now,
You will notice that I am paying her absolutely no mind, and it looks like I can't even fucking understand what
I
she's
think
saying.
he might be high.
You wish. That'd be easier to deal with.
I did try and kick him in the dick, but the Noel got in the way.
as the Knoll is now just start limping over here, having his paperwork done before Alfred somehow.
Alfred was too busy helping him out.
You know what? That's adorable. Yes, we agree with that.
As he says, okay, what's the worst thing you've ever...
I abandoned my best friend, and he holds all the emotional baggage of my warlock companion, my warlock patron.
Cameron.
I did not. Yeah.
Camera 1, you can lie into the potion lasts on 40 minutes for you.
Yeah, I didn't lie.
Yeah, I know. I'm just saying you can if you want.
It was just something that had to get. I feel like something's. Yeah, I'm gonna lie. Oh, it's probably when I dumped water onto our wizard friend. Well, no, the bag of holding on our wizard friend.
Take 2 psychic damage.
Ah, headache's not going away.
It'll go away if you stop lying to me.
Your weapon's like, shut the hell up and get to the tavern. Now. Get away from him.
What wasn't that potion I drank?
True, Sarah.
Shit, he being upfront about it now.
I'm not going to be able to escape you, am I?
I mean, you can run away, but my trust for you will go down a man. I personally want to know...
Let's head to a tavern room and then I'll answer your questions. How about that?
That would be ideal. I want to know what my party's capable of and what I should be worried about in my future career with you guys. And the arch nemesis,
right.
people
You
screwed
guys
over.
You guys don't have to work together. You can be solo. You can group up as you see fit. Like, you may have been part of the same camp, but you don't have to work together. There's literally nothing keeping you guys together.
I get the feeling his adoptive father won't let him work alone.
Damn straight. The adopted father is still in the room.
Alright.
He's like, oh, he's just poisoning people. Isn't that cute?
Nah, he's gonna have a talk with you later about
I'm gonna
that.
head to my room.
When your kid's being a little shit.
What? I have trust issues, okay? And this...
You walk out of the building. James, you follow her. Alfred, you
did I finish my paperwork?
Yeah, you're finished and Alfred's finished, finally. As the poor blue tiefling kind of just rolls her eyes. You know, your companion here should really learn common. It will make his life as an adventurer so much easier.
I'm just gonna tell her. I'm just gonna, like, look her dead in the face and just say, Loki did this to me.
You don't understand what she just said.
Oh, she said it in common?
Yeah.
I'm still, like, I probably could guess that just, like, I imagine she's looking at me with fucking pity.
Yeah, she is looking at you with pity.
Yeah, so I just look her dead in the face. Loki did this to me.
What language are you saying this in?
Elvish, because She could deal with Elvish.
And wait, why are you still here, ma'am? She looks over at you, Ash.
Trying to think of how my character was responding.
You've been sitting there for like almost half an hour now.
I just look blank and confused at myself and at her, and I say, I think I'm supposed to find someone.
Are you saying this in Elvish or Common?
Elvish, because I heard you two speaking Elvish, and I'm half elf, so.
I'm just gonna stare you dead in the face and just in Common. Are you looking for someone to sleep with? Because my bed's open.
Alfred, you can't speak common. You said that in Null.
Nope, she said she was saying it in Elvish.
No, you can't speak common. You physically can't.
She said she was saying it in Elvish. Did I say I was gonna do it in Common?
Yeah,
Common.
you did. So you
You
accidentally
should know
speak
Elvish
Null.
is my default.
No, you said it in Null by accident.
If I heard it in fucking
Let him ask him.
Elvish, I'm gonna say it in Elvish.
Okay, but that's the last time I'll let you get away with it. If you say
Whatever language I hear it in is my fucking default. Because it's the smart way to do it.
if you say you speak in a Pacific language and you don't know that language, I'll tell you.
I'm used to having Common, okay?
Oh god, this is a bigger dick move than what I thought it was going to be.
I'm just gonna look blank and blink 2 times at, what's your name, Alfred?
Alfred.
Alfred. Got it. And I'm going to ask, no? And more like a questioning tone.
Just gonna shrug. Alright.
As you guys start to talk, the Knoll takes out his metal balls again and starts playing with them. Like, they're going all over the floor this time, though. He, like, dumps them out quickly.
Cool. I'll go to the tavern to my.
Make a dex save? They're all over the place now.
But they only fill a 10-foot square. Oh wait, 10 feet is pretty big in this small room.
Yeah. And you gave him 2 set, so it's 20 feet. You luckily knowing how ball bearings work, able to like barely not slip on them as you get out the door. She's gonna ask, can you get him to pick those up? My good sir? She says
I'm just gonna look at the Knoll and just in Knoll tell him, can we refrain from dumping the shiny orbs on the floor until we get to a sleep room?
But I want to play.
You could play in the sleep room.
Okay. He starts to slowly pick up every single one of them. And he's counting them. Like, you're surprised he can count, but he's counting, like, in tens. Like, 1, 2, 3, all the way up to 10. And then he counts again in 10. And he's, like, making sure he has all of the ball bearings. Like, every single one of them. He starts freaking out when he can't find one of them. As he just starts looking around, he's lifting up the table to look underneath it.
Who? It's gonna be hard. I'll be in here.
Make sure he doesn't get on my
Okay.
foot.
Sorry.
Alfred, your Knoll companion is looking for his last ball bearing.
I'll see if I can spot it. Perception?
Yes, please.
15.
It's underneath your foot.
I'm just gonna like roll it over to him.
He makes a dive and grabs it. Then he happily puts it in its bag. Now, as this is going on, back over at the tavern, our two adventurers have made their way over to the tavern as the lady who runs this place quickly goes back to you guys. Oh, hello, how may I help you? You see the guy from earlier came back too, and he's just there eating.
Yes, my friend bought us some rooms earlier.
Oh, yes, we have those, they're prepared for you if you wish. Here, I'll show you to your rooms. She walks up these stairs.
Alright. Gonna head upstairs.
James, do you head upstairs too? James?
Yeah.
Alright.
I assume he's following me.
Yes.
Oh my god, wait. Why is there a cat in here? It hisses at her.
Floof!
I'm home.
gonna call
It's
to
a
the cat.
friend of mine.
The cat goes over to James.
Who does the cat go to?
The
James.
cat has a note on him.
You notice there's a little piece of paper on him, and it goes over to James, Cameron, not you.
Oh.
Fluffy Kitty goes.
I'll let her care.
It doesn't like to be carried by you. As cats do, they will wiggle.
Okay.
It has
Wiggle.
It has a note on it.
I'm gonna read the note.
Oh, James. His name on it.
It has James' name on it. You know, literally his name on the top, on the front of it.
Alright, give me a second. I need to go turn off the Xbox because it's causing some really bad lag on my end.
James, you see the note on the cat, and you're able to take it. Gamer, what did the note say?
You little shit. Don't do that again. Also, I'm leaving the cat with you. Remember to feed it.
People have problems with telling the truth. Because if they tell the truth more often, they will even.
If they tell the truth more often, they blame what?
If they told the truth all the time, they wouldn't care if I use a truth serum on them. So I know they're constant liars.
I want to remember.
James has yet to tell.
No, you made me remember something I didn't want to remember. So my character. Nah, I'm not even gonna say it to you. I don't want to listen to it now.
Okay, so Gray, did you perform
Alright, my connection should be better now, so I should be able to understand you.
So Gray,
Whoa.
first off, you added the spells to your spell list, right?
Yeah.
Okay, second, do you want to go ahead and cast Find Familiar?
Yeah.
Sherry.
The mighty raven flies to you once again. Oh god, that was painful for that arrow. Oh god! It doesn't
Sorry about
say that, it just caws really angrily. By the way, you could also make it any other shape. It doesn't have to be a raven every time you cast Find Familiar.
I want to make you something that'll get along with the cat. What? Get along with another cat.
You want to make him into a cat.
Another cat.
Guys.
Yes.
Cameron's trying to talk.
Cameron?
Hey, I had to restart my computer.
Alright.
Basically.
Great. It turns into a copy of the cat instead of the bird, and it does not like this at all.
And we have a cat in the party, so you might have to get used to it if you don't want to be, like.
As the cat, instead of the raven holding onto his skull, the cat is going to go out. The cat is now just like waiting for its orders.
Go find the other cat and go hang out with it. Keep an eye on the kid. Tell me if it gets.
Okay.
Remember, you can see through the cat's eyes if you want.
Go to the girl. Go to the chick in our party. Go to the tiefling.
All right, it'll take a while for the cat to get there, but it may find it, may not. I'll have to roll for it.
I'm telling you, it's inside of the tavern. They're probably in the tavern to sleep.
All right. So once we get into the room, I'm gonna ask the kid what he wants to know.
I just want to know if I can trust you or not, or what I should be aware of. Any people you've mistreated that want revenge.
A lot of people would want to be dead or worse. Meow.
How do you spell incense?
It's an S. INCINSE?
So you're going to have to be more specific.
Like anyone you know who will actively hunt you and kill everyone you care about.
Again, you're
Or
going to
anyone
have
who's
to be
associated.
more specific.
That's generally what I'm wanting for. Because I don't want to be thrown into your personal life with no way of protecting myself.
Well,
As my good friend James, you see in your bag that Sir Teddy has fully restitched itself at this moment.
Neat.
Sir Mallow.
what is it?
An orange.
Great. So there are two major parties you should know about. Three, actually. Now that I'm thinking about it, one is a cult that I stole from to get my warlock pact.
Technically, you didn't steal me from them.
Yes, I know. I'm going to summon my blade. The second is going to need a bit of explanation.
Your blade is summoned.
I'm going to point at the handle. As you can see, the handle is splintered. It's not a longsword. It's supposed to have... It's closer to a quarterstaff with a blade on each end. But myself and my partner in crime took a warlock's pack at the same time, and the handle shattered. From what I understand, I've basically got the more experienced and humane half. Well, he got pure, unadulterated evil.
That's all I wanted to know.
And there is one more thing.
Yes.
More closely... I don't know how to put this. The most dangerous one of my enemies is
My own father. A devil.
He's
So to keep the devil influence away, I pulled small pranks, steal small items, perform small evil so I don't become fully evil.
me. So keeping mental notes on all,
Pardon?
and I'm keeping mental notes of all of that, and that should be it.
There is something else. The demon who's my father only and he won't appear for another 10, but when he does, I fully plan to kill him. If you are still traveling with me by then, I hope you will join me.
I have nothing better to do. But you do know, no matter how many times you kill a devil or a demon, they just respawn back at home.
I know. I'm planning on spending those 10 years trying to figure out how to kill one permanently.
That is stop them from respawning, so you have to destroy the soul.
Yep. And now, if you don't mind, I am going to go to bed because I can already hear my patron screaming at me for telling you shit.
Why the did you do it? Why? Why? That's what you like. The patron is definitely gonna have words with you tonight.
As he says, my lips are sealed. If you don't want me telling anyone else, I won't.
Gray. No, the cat hasn't got there. The ritual you'd use to make it like a familiar takes an hour.
I know.
So the conversation. Okay, back over to these lovely people. Alfred, are you? You and your null companion had just filled out the rest of their paperwork. Ash, are you doing anything?
I'm not sure what to do. Where is everyone else? Oh, they're leaving. Okay.
After me and the Knoll finish, we're gonna go back to the fucking. We're gonna go to the tavern because I'm going to assume that they got rent there.
All right. Ash, you want to do anything?
I'm gonna ask him where he's going.
In Elvish,
Yeah.
probably somewhere to sleep.
Where do you sleep in a town if you don't have a house?
I just stares blankly at you. Have you never been to a tavern?
Tyler, your character has been an adventurer for 2 years. They would know you sleep in a tavern.
Oh, okay. Just making sure.
2 years of adventuring life.
Right. Making sure because I'm used to being camped out.
Tavern, same place you buy your alcohol.
Alright. Alright, and then I'm not gonna say that actually, just because my character would know she's not that socially inept. Apparently. Anyway.
I told you you had 2 years of adventuring under your belt.
Yeah, I just didn't know how I would go about it. Cause you know how I'm used to sleeping, you know?
Yeah, I understand. So you guys just going over there?
Yeah.
As you guys enter the tavern, as a baller they are, the lady that usually greets the people starts screaming, "Ah!" as she quickly runs to the back, as the adventurers who are staying here get up from their seats and draw their weapons, as the waiter here also flees.
I'm just like staring at all of them. Slowly starting to pull my fucking thing out again. Just like, is this what I'm gonna have to deal with in every goddamn town now?
The doll looks confused. Like always.
Tell him
Yep.
to point.
We
at
need
the
to get a
list.
caller that says, "Hi, I'm Tame. Please don't kill me."
My name is Bjarni. I am a friend. Please don't hurt me.
You can get that you can actually get that stuff kind of made at the
How much?
blacksmith.
How
I'd
much?
I'd go to a leather worker. Thank you very much.
You'll go to a leather worker, okay.
Anyway,
They draw their weapons, preparing for a fight.
I'm just gonna look at my half elf, just like I can't talk them down.
I'm going to walk up and ask. No, I'm going to say, hi. What's going on?
There's a gnoll in the tavern. A danger to people. Why the heck do you guys bring that in here? You
I
see,
keep having like these "I told you so" moments.
you see red energy start to erupt from her hand.
I look at Alfred, and I'm going to say, why do you have a gnoll?
It was a kid. We cleared out the rest of the pack, and I wasn't gonna just fucking kill a child. I'm better than that, thank you very much.
I just kind of shrug and relay in common.
Before you relay, she fires an Eldritch Blast at the gnoll.
I'm getting in front of it.
23, does that hit, Alfred?
You bet your ass that hits.
Okay. She has Agonizing Blast, so she'll be able to add her Charisma to it. So adding 3 to it. Nope, not D20, D10.
I was about to say.
10 damage of force. As she fires this Eldritch Blast at you, Alfred. You see this guy. You see the other guy take a.
She has disadvantage because she's point blank.
It was originally at the knoll, but then
But he's
Alfred.
point blank. As she fired.
She also has. Does Spell Sniper help with that? No, it doesn't.
Spell Sniper lets you fucking avoid anything that isn't complete cover. I'm big enough to cover that fucking knoll.
16 plus 6 still hits. So you still take the 10. So now that an Eldritch Blast has been fired, the other guy's like, dude, step out of the way, you're gonna get hit by another one.
Did you say this in common?
Yes, he says this in common as he he steps over here, runs over to the knoll with his sword drawn, ready to take it on, but he had to use his action to draw his weapon.
I'm just gonna tell the half-elf to tell him to stand down before I take this shitbag's head off.
I relay simply as, he says stand down. Shyly.
Shyly, make a persuasion check.
And if this guy swings...
With disadvantage.
I mean, as I'm telling this to the half-elf, I'm pulling my short sword.
The knoll asks you, Knoll, do I pull out stabby stick now?
I give him a nod.
Natural 1. You're too shy to even tell him this, unfortunately.
I gave the knoll a nod. Looks like we're gonna stab some adventurers.
The knoll pulls out his short sword.
He has a long sword.
Oh, his long sword. However, that'll be an action as the blonde hair guy graciously takes a swing at the knoll. You can roll the hit too, Alfred.
Against this guy?
Yep.
Would it be advantage because he's not expecting me to hit him?
Yeah. Oh, and upstairs, you guys hear a noise of a fight breaking out. You hear, Cameron, you hear the familiar sound of an Eldritch blast being fired. Like, it has that specific sound you like, shing.
And you probably hear a very similar
right, no,
thud
I'm
from
gonna
my
walk
body.
downstairs slowly.
My character is gonna dash downstairs.
The null takes 9 damage. Yeah, you guys get downstairs and you guys see a fight that has been broken out. They're attacking. It seems they are trying to attack your Knoll friend. As the Knoll.
Look over at her and whisper, do we do this peacefully or just knock him out and explain what's...
Peacefully. We'll try peacefully. If it doesn't work,
We tried peacefully. It didn't work.
The Knoll will now try to swing its shiny new weapon at him. 13 does not hit this man's armor class.
It's still pretty fucking good, though.
As my character shouts out, will you idiots stop?
Make a... Are you trying to do this intimidate?
No,
or
he's just telling them to stop.
persuasion again with disadvantage?
What are those idiots up to now?
At this point, Gray, your familiar cat walks into the bar, and it asks for you through its psychic link with you. Ask if you want to see through its eyes.
Just tell me what's happening.
You can't. He's just saying you should see this.
Alright. I look.
There was a fight. Yeah.
All right, you know,
Well then.
if they attack the Knoll again, I am going to unleash a new spell I have.
Oh.
Just running here now. Did I have
Okay.
spells by now?
No. Okay. So you're holding an action in case they attack against the Knoll. Umbreon, no, they are not standing down.
I'm running over.
Seeing that the Knoll has just attempted to strike, they see him as an enemy. Hold on.
I'm not doing anything suspicious. I'm just standing, just watching
Roll
until
initiative.
my turn comes up.
Roll initiative, everybody.
Oh, I want a surprise round. No, I'm stabbing while he thinks I'm just saying. Can I ask?
Make a stealth check.
This guy's about to die, and then I'm gonna punch the shit out of a fucking warlock.
Don't kill him! Non-lethal, please.
No, they've attacked me. I'm at lower than half health. I'm going to start murdering people.
Gray, you, and Cameron. Okay, you all have initiative.
The blood
And
circle
not
is
me.
going to be active.
I got 22 stealth, so does he see me go behind?
No, but you get, and James, your initiative will be higher than his because of that. Yeah.
22. What's his AC? Because this does matter.
His AC is a 16. Yeah, a 16.
11 or higher.
AC is a 16, man.
I know. I'm doing the calculations right now. Because my class, I get advantage.
You get advantage anyway. They're not going to expect a kid to stab him. Holy shit! Yeah.
Non-lethal.
Non-lethal. How do you make this non-lethal?
Hit him with the back of the weapon.
He's just gonna like turn his blade around right
28.
before.
Oh god.
The hilt.
Oh god. This guy, you think, as he is a fighter, is still barely up. You don't know how, as you kind of stabbed him in the leg. As he's like standing up. Yeah, he's still up.
Man, such a shame. Such a shame my surprise round isn't over.
Yeah, yeah, what's your next thing? By the way, this is a surprise round, then the normal initiative will start, so you get to have another turn, James. Oh god. You see, as you... Wait, why is that a 16 a crit?
Because if I attack someone if I attack someone during surprise round, it's an automatic crit if it
Oh god.
assassinate.
Oh god.
Yep.
Yeah, he takes another 6 damage. Ah! Damn it! Now we'll start normal initiative. James, your turn.
I need to change my crit back to. I like how even with my extended crit range, I rolled a 20. Just a flex.
Damn. You a bully.
Flexing on him.
Just
Dang. Okay, there's all my luck.
You want to make a second attack?
Yeah, with my.
Remember, you still get sneak attack because there's allies. What are you doing, James?
Yeah, I get sneak attack anyway because advantage.
Yeah. There's...
So I've got one dog hiding under the blanket and a puppy trying to, like, claw him out right now.
And... yeah, he goes down.
3 crits in a row. Some people say I'm a cheater.
Others say he's just a rogue.
He's bleeding out. He didn't say non-lethal before rolling it.
I'm non-lethaling. I just saw you assume that because I'm not a murderer.
No. You have to say that before you roll. That is a rule. You have to say non-lethal. He is currently bleeding. As it would have been his turn, it is now the paladin's turn.
I would ask the paladin, hey, can you make him not dying anymore? I'm sorry, I stabbed a little too hard.
Oh, God.
Let's just say, oh, it's just a kid. What's the worst thing? Oh, God, what?
There's blood everywhere.
Attack of opportunity. You moving there provokes an attack of opportunity from the warlock.
But I didn't engage.
Oh wait, yeah, you didn't engage, so she has no reason to attack you. Yeah, true. My bad.
Engage.
So what are you doing now, Tyler?
Plus 1 health.
2.
No. Is it possible for me to heal him for 1 health, but not
yeah,
give
if you
him
use a lay
enough
on
to...
hand.
No. You can heal him for 1 health, but if he gets any healing from magic or any magical abilities...
You can do a medicine check, and if you do above a 10, he's automatically pacified.
Yeah.
I really should have picked up a healer's kit with my extra gold. I'm gonna try the medicine check.
Roll it. He is stabled. He is stable. But that will take your action.
Okay.
As Gray, you'll be able to enter the fight.
I'm having the cat do a spell.
Oh, you can actually cast spells through your cat.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing.
What's the cat going to do, Gray?
You just all see the cat that you had before. Just to sleep.
Roll sleep. Are you casting this a second level?
Yep.
Oh shit. Okay, who?
That's 35.
Hold on. It goes to the lowest level people first.
Oh yeah.
The gnome falls asleep.
No, it works its way down from highest health, I think, with sleep,
No,
doesn't
lowest. Lowest that then continues its way up if it has any remainder.
it? Anything left? Yeah.
So
Yeah.
now it has 27.
Minus 22.
No, it's max whatever health they're at.
Okay, so 11 plus 24 is 36. Then minus 22, no one's else health is
It's
lower.
35.
No, I sleep.
35.
Where the hell is that?
No.
It's from the current health with sleep. I know that
Yeah,
one for a
current
fact.
Okay, so minus 8. Cameron,
Yeah?
you feel really tired. As you fall asleep as well.
There we go.
Yeah, okay, those are the only
And then I
two.
use my move.
The rest of everyone else is not damaged enough to do that.
And then I use my movement to jump through a window.
There's no windows.
Damn it.
I mean, then how can he cast a spell? Because he can't see.
Yeah, well, no, he can cast spells through his familiar if he sees through his familiar, which means great. You cannot use your movement because you have to use an action to get out of that. Yeah.
Oh.
Alfred, your turn. You see that your nobody has fallen unconscious.
Is he snoring?
Yeah, he's snoring.
So how's that person? Is that the person that shot me in the chest?
Yeah.
They about to have a real bad time as I rage.
You're gonna rage. Okay. You're in rage.
Okay,
And,
so is someone saving the male adventurer?
Yeah, the paladin did.
Somebody already did.
Okay.
You're asleep.
He's stabilized. Yeah,
I'm
you're
fixing the
asleep.
problem.
You're asleep. You've been knocked out by your own wizard sleep spell.
That's horrible.
I just wanted you guys to leave to stop.
It's now Alfred's turn. He rages. Do you
And
want to
tries
use
to-
reckless?
No, that's only for strength.
Are you?
Most barbarian stuff is literally just for strength.
No, Alfred, no. For you, yeah.
You're shutting all that down?
Yeah, I'm shutting all that shit down. It's for all weapon attacks. Reckless?
Yeah, fuck it. I'll roll again. Oh!
Hits! Roll damage. Alright. 9. As she will now cast... I need to make me a dex save.
With advantage.
Yep, with advantage.
Is she about to cast Fireball?
Hellish Rebuke.
Oh.
She is a warlock. She just shot Eldritch Blast.
Save. It is done.
Take
With a
half.
20.
Take half. Hellish Rebuke. You guys are fighting a 4th level party, by the way.
I fought a 4th level guy already, so...
8.5 rounded up or rounded down, Austin.
Round it down. 8 damage.
Level 4 gets... I would feel bad if I was level 4 character and a level
Got
3
your
just
ass
walked up to me and said he
whooped by
wants
some
to...
level 3s.
But they have more.
That is now her
No,
turn.
we outnumber them.
Yeah, as it's her turn. She will call upon the powers of chaos and gain advantage on this attack roll. Uh, 18 plus 6. Does that hit?
I have an AC of 15.
That was a bit of overkill, Chief, but hey, waste your abilities if you want to.
6 thunder damage, and you cannot take reaction. Shocking Grasp.
I'm down.
Alright. As she feels excited that she's down one of them, she will regain the token of chaos, and I roll on the wild magic table now.
Turns into a
she's
potted
a chaos
plant.
patron. Has she rolled for her fucking shenanigans?
She is rolling now for her wild magic. No, she's a warlock and a wild magic sorcerer.
Is she chaos patron?
Basically, yes.
Because she, with warlock, you roll that every long rest.
Yeah, she already rolled that a long time ago.
Okay. Just checking.
Let me check here. I don't actually have the fucking wild magic chart on me. The one chart I didn't prepare. Damn.
She turns into a plant. Turn her into a plant.
I'm looking it up for you right now, man.
I'm Googling it. What's the roll that she got?
97.
97.
I think the higher you go, the worse it gets.
Yeah.
97 is you are
Oh no!
you're surrounded by the faint ethereal music for the next. The higher you go, the better it is. At 100, you get all of your extended sorcery points back.
You're surrounded by a faint inferior music for the next minute. You guys hear as
Megalovania starts playing.
No. You hear as
JoJo song.
No, it's We Are Number One by Trumpet. It is now Tiefling's turn. She is asleep. James, it is your turn. You see that she has shocked your friend, literally.
Bonus action stabbing the unconscious person near me with my dad.
No!
He fails a death save.
No, I'm talking about my unconscious friend, my ally.
Your ally?
Yeah, that wakes her up if she takes any points of damage.
Oh, the tiefling. Okay, but that does hit automatically. Tiefling, you take 4 damage, but you wake up.
Ah!
Dang it!
There's no sleeping on the job.
There is a dagger in my chest.
Now I pulled it out. I made it like a soft cut, like shink. Says you guys are
That's
pretty
not
rude, you know?
thinking.
That's your bonus action. Your main action?
He's gonna say you guys are pretty rude. He has done nothing.
As
7 miss.
yeah, miss. Being the unconscious guy's turn. Hey, Paladin, you're up.
I was trying to knock out the paladin. I don't know how much else they had.
Why were you trying to knock me out?
My character doesn't know you.
One of the best thing about this, every fight I've been a part of, I haven't started. I'm still a good character. Through and through. Just due to the fact I haven't started a single fucking fight.
Neither have I.
The paladin, you see as a barbarian man is laying there bleeding by unholy fire and electricity is going through his body.
Let's try cure wounds. Hey, more than my Leon hands.
Dang.
You gain 10, Alfred, as you wake up. Since you... As you wake up, Alfred, unfortunately, you're no longer raging. Because you got knocked out, you lose rage.
I know.
Gray, your turn.
Alright, since I can't move, I'll just use the cat. Yeah. And use another spell. Firebolts!
On her?
On her. Yeah, non-lethal.
Okay. 15...
Does it hit?
Does hit.
Alright.
Because she didn't expect the cat to fire a firebolt.
Oh, come on!
And she takes 1 damage because she is resistant to fire.
I'll be back, guys. Austin, can you play for me?
Sure, no problem.
All the animals are alive, just so you know.
And then the cat moves to hide behind the lady.
Okay. Alfred, your turn. You have to use half your movement to get up.
Don't worry. That's not a problem. The Warlock's probably a bit freaked out that I just stood the fuck back up.
Oh, motherfucker. That's what she says.
I don't go down easy, bitch. And that's in Elvish.
She looks confused.
I don't give a shit. This is a language everybody understands. Fuck.
As you swing your sword, you're still a little groggy, dude, since you've just been brought back.
Eh.
as it's now her turn. And she will... I'm gonna borrow Cameron's character sheet for a moment, because Cameron has this spell.
Alright, going back to YouTube to see what Austin's doing.
As I need the barbarian, the rogue. Yeah, just the barbarian rogue. Make a strength save.
That's a weird one.
Most strength saves stop you from being prone, so that's be.
As Arms of Argar is cast. Her save is 16, 18, 7. Okay, so Umbreon, you take half. So 10. You take 5. You take the full.
I'm back down to 0.
As black tentacles
from necrotic damage.
Oh no!
As black tentacles come out and bitch slap you, James.
Do you know what happens when you get knocked to 0 from necrotic damage?
The damage is unhealable, but she can still heal the other damage you've taken.
No. If the spell does not say it does that, it does not do that.
Oh yeah, harms.
Everyone thinks that's related to necrotic damage, but it's just zombie thing.
Oh yeah, it's just it doesn't say that. Okay. Cameron.
I'm sorry for saying that out loud, but a lot of people get that mistake.
As you just see tentacles come out and bitch slap both your friends. Or what you can
Not the hentai. Not the
Alright, I'm going to run here.
Okay.
And cast my newest spell.
What is it? As you cast the same spell she just cast, instead of tentacles, chains erupt around you and start to swirl around, hitting her. I need the rogue to make another save because it still hits him.
Man, tentacles. So this is a hentai.
Tentacles and chains.
This time there's
Man,
chains.
this is a freaky hentai.
Kinky.
Oh, why is this so
Cavalier, instead of summoning tentacles, summons chains.
Like I said, kinky.
Oh no, I do fully plan on taking Evard's black tentacles too.
Man, that fits your
Umbreon?
character so well.
Umbreon, make that strength save. It still hits allies.
I know.
It also hits this poor lady who hasn't done anything. It actually does hurt her, and she takes 6 damage, and she says, "Ow, what the fuck? I was just trying to eat my meal!" As the meal is splattered on the floor.
Why did you attack our friend?
I didn't! I'm just here eating my food! She did! As the lady right here at the table has done nothing to you guys.
Oh.
I'll buy her some fucking food when this is over.
They'll pay for your meal. Since they're being so rude.
James, you take her 6. Okay, James, it's now your turn.
And he says, people like you guys should learn manners.
You guys should have brought a fucking Merle into the bar.
Racist.
Did he do any? So it's okay to be racist, huh?
Okay. And with that,
Plus another 2d6, 11.
Yeah, she goes down after that, and she is bleeding.
Non-lethal.
Yeah, you already said it. You have to say it before you make the roll. She is bleeding.
If I give them 10
Oh my god,
points,
did we
does
kill
that
her?
count?
No.
Lydia, your turn. Or Leah. Oh.
She's dying. Someone save her.
You're not there, Gray.
My cat is.
Yeah, but you can't talk through your cat.
I'm not too worried about her dying.
I'm going
Would you like to know why? There's a hole in my chest because of her.
I'm going to try and stop her bleeding.
Oh yeah, since we're out of combat,
I'm gonna try and stop her bleeding.
make a medicine.
Since we're out of combat, I run in there. You idiot.
It takes a few minutes for you, Greg, because you said you left the town.
I'm still
No, I said I
unconscious.
was outside,
Yeah.
I was outside.
Guys, you realize I'm unconscious, which means I'm dying, right?
Yeah, no one stabilized him.
Stabilize.
Make a death save, please, Crow. Just one.
Alright,
I'm up.
He's
You're not up. You passed 2. You're not up.
No,
no!
it's a nat 20.
You're up with 1 hit point.
Oh yeah, my bad. Yeah, you're up with 1 hit point as Loki says.
Loki was so fucking entertained by this bullshit. Anyway, alright, I'll give you this one.
Yeah, I'll give you. The first one's on me, buddy. The first one's on me.
I just sit up. Fuck you.
You hear the Null still snoring.
Alright,
Excuse me. You stabilized her. She taps you on the shoulder. Excuse me.
I'm sorry about the, Yes?
I would check their pockets and give her half of what they have.
Don't do that, they were fighting about it earlier.
Well, I'm solving that problem for them too.
There's 500 gold pieces in the tiefling's pockets.
What about the human?
The human's pitch poor. He has his sword, he has a dagger, he has his armor.
I'm gonna give the lady who we generally ruined 100 and split the 200 between.
Do you accept the money?
I take the money and I put it back.
No.
I'm saying the person's dinner we ruined.
I'm going to give her 10 gold. Is this enough, or?
Just keep your chains under control next time, please. Like, ow! She kind of rubs her jaw a little bit.
Alright, yeah, I'm giving her 10 gold. I am so sorry about that. I didn't even realize you were there.
I mean, I was just minding my own business. I just wanted to eat my food.
Okay, out of curiosity, who started it?
I don't understand you.
He brought.
I would say no. Who
I'm
started
asking
it?
her who started it.
It was.
Alright, so I'm asked in null, and I point at the bitch that shot me.
It was the tiefling. Well, technically, they started by bringing a Null in, then they... It's a...
The Null is okay, he's...
This town ain't really fond of them. They've been attacking our trade routes, attacking the town himself, like...
I asked our barbarian friend to keep the Null outside of town. The barbarian's gotten... I think the barbarian is high right now on something.
I say in common. The barbarian isn't smart. See, he doesn't even understand common.
As he says in comment, his god took away common from him and gave him no.
As a sick joke.
I mean, it's pretty funny.
As you wake up, Alpha, you realize you can understand common again, as Loki has given you that ability back ever since you got knocked down.
They just hear me scream, "Thank fuck!"
However, you now cannot speak Null again.
I'm just gonna look at James. James, you're translator now. I don't want to do that again.
Well, I'm going to bed. You guys clean up this mess.
See you guys later.
I'm just gonna look at her as she walks off. If you need company, I'm free.
One of the
Sorry,
tavern
I
ladies,
have standards.
One of the tavern ladies like, oh my god,
They're not dead.
I'm just gonna walk back in here now.
Hey, Skullface?
Yes?
There's 2 cats.
They're both regular cats. They just look alike.
I'm gonna pick up the new cat.
They're upstairs. They're upstairs. They're upstairs too.
The new cat was down here.
Yeah.
My character's gonna make some more true serum for the boat.
Hey, Ashley's trying to talk.
Sorry.
I'm gonna ask if this lady got hurt.
I got smacked across the face with chains, but you see that she's been healing her own wound as she's been doing it with like holy energy. Ah, damn, that hurts.
I kind of beam up and say, "You can do that too?"
Yes, I'm a cleric.
And I smile. I respect that.
Thank you.
My face hurts. My everything hurts.
I mean,
I hate all of you.
As the Gnoll is still snoring, as even though the sleep spells knocked him out, he's just tired. He's just tired. He has a long day. He's just snoring at this point, and he's gripping his sword like he's hugging it like it's a stuffed animal.
I hate all of you except for that one. And I point at the Gnoll.
I'm going to.
Hey! No.
Let Ash speak, please.
Sorry.
You could. I'm gonna knock on the door and ask, "Are you okay?"
Yeah, we're fine. Has the Gnoll been taken care of?
The Gnoll's a pet.
Did I hear that?
Yes, you did. They yelled it.
I'm gonna walk over and I'm gonna boot down the fucking door. The Gnoll's more tame than you fucking animals.
Roll strength with advantage because you're pissed and you enter a mini rage. Mini rage.
Mini rage.
I'm just gonna.
The door
let that
flies
happen.
down. The floor dies down and hits this poor guy in the head. Ah! Damn!
The Gnoll is more tame than you fucking animals.
Ah, my head. So you are gonna have to pay for the door, though.
I don't give a shit. Take it out of the fucking money from the people that shot me first.
You walk into our establishment with the Gnoll. Get the hell out!
I have a legal reason I'm allowed to fucking be here.
As
I already took it up with the guards.
As I don't have multiple things with the guards do start coming running in. As people heard commotion from the outside and went to alert them. The guards kind of burst in, spears in hand.
I'm gonna look for the fucker that gave me the okay for the Gnoll.
You see the Dragonborn, who seems to be the head of the guards, is like giving orders.
I'm just gonna walk over to him. They shot me, and I defended myself.
Alright, who started it?
I'm gonna point at the tiefling on the fucking floor.
I mean,
Heard from the civilians, they said they attacked him because they saw the Gnoll, even though he's probably stated you guys said it was okay.
I knew this was gonna cause problems letting the Gnoll stay in town.
We didn't do anything wrong. They did.
I mean, they shot him in the chest.
I'm bleeding everywhere.
Speaking of
Not as bad as the guy I fought.
that,
You know, we're handling this whole thing. The guards gladly take these two off on stretchers, taking them outside, probably to put them in jail. As other guards start to surround the Gnoll. No. As long as you're in town, that thing's staying in a cage. It's causing way too many problems. We've been here.
It hasn't caused any of the problems. I've been in 2 shops, no fight. I've been around town, no fight.
It's been scary.
I came here and I get shot as soon as I walk through the fucking door.
Keep it. We tried the leash, sure, it didn't work. There's been complaints. God. What are we gonna do?
But has there been any violence prior to this? No, and none of it was started by me.
As one of the guards is trying to take the Gnoll's sword away from it's holding onto the sword like
I am going to like fucking walk over to that guard and stare him in the face. You don't touch that.
Make intimidation with advantage because you're way bigger than the guy and you're in a mini rage.
I'm on 1 health in a mini rage and bleeding everywhere.
Yeah, I've basically just collapsed. got undressed, collapsed into bed. Are the cats sleeping on me?
No, they're not.
No, but one of them is staring. Just straight staring.
Yeah, no, the guard kind of backs off, not wanting to wake up the gnoll. Because he's kind of scared what you'll do to him.
I already smacked the shit out of 2 people today. Let's make it 3.
And there's just a guy with a skeleton face standing next to you.
Fucking adventurers.
The Gnoll's an adventurer too.
Wait, what? What's CW? Oh, James, you feel a hand touch your shoulder as it heals you for 11.
Can I get a heal?
I'm just telling the guard, Cap. I'm just telling the guard, the Gnoll's an adventurer too. Go look into the paperwork.
Does he have the signet? Where's the signet?
Would he have the signet?
Yeah, he does. It's like a little necklace now.
I'm gonna like hold it up.
As he's kind of like twisting and turning, James, you gain 11 health through the paladin.
Yo, paladin, can I get a heal?
I think the paladin's out of spell slots.
And I'm more beat up than you are.
As the doll is like tossing and turning, trying to get comfortable.
Adventurer. Assaulted by adventurers.
Who's that for? You feel a hand on your shoulder as you gain 9 health, putting yourself at 10.
I mean, this technically won't help, but here, in case you get into another fight.
I don't plan on getting into another one today.
Yeah, but if it happens, here, if I use it.
Am I allowed to metagame and ask how much health out of how much health he has?
I also lost 10 to necrotic damage.
Yeah. So Alfred
Which
has.
necrotic damage
So my
doesn't
max is 14 at the moment. I'm 4 short of full
necrotic
health.
damage doesn't actually lower your max health unless it specifically says so.
Yeah.
Alright, then I'm down by 14.
Like inflict wounds does that though.
Did he actually take inflict wounds?
No, he took Arms of Regard, which is a
I
warlock
have
spell.
inflict wounds.
Yeah. Healing word.
I gave him 6 temporary hit points too.
Alfred, you get 6 temporary hit points.
It's only a self spell.
Yeah, it's only self.
I know I'm lying.
But I'm holding the Gnoll's adventurer insignia in front of the guard's face. I believe attacking an adventurer is a crime.
Well, we'll get everything sorted out. Aye.
I mean, that lady over there is a neutral party if you want to ask her when she's done with her food.
She's still waiting to order food. Like, the other people haven't came out yet. You know what? It's almost sundown. I'm tired. I'm not dealing with this shit right now. They're staying in jail for a night. Keep the Gnoll in the tavern, up in your room, please, until we get everything sorted out, to allow him to walk around and all that, so it doesn't start more shit. So it doesn't freak out.
It hasn't started anything. It's finished it.
So it doesn't freak out more people.
Maybe get a big sign that says, "Hi, I'm friendly. Don't hurt me."
Maybe get him a dog collar. I don't know. Just put him upstairs. Jesus, marry him. Oh no, he's going to say, by the god of Tiamat. No, not Tiamat, Bahamut. By the god of Bahamut.
I just get glassy-eyed as soon as Bahamut's brought up.
He walks out with the rest of his adventurers.
Bahamut's a god that's not Norse.
I'm just like, what? There's more?
Yeah,
Why are there more?
There's a lot more. Don't worry about it. Ask Loki.
Just know that we are the more important ones.
Just like deadpan staring around the room.
Wait. Ask Loki about Christianity. I want to hear his response. Tell me his
There
response.
there is no Christianity in this world.
Aww. Ask him about Greek mythology.
Or more accurately, why don't you ask him about other kinds of spellcasters like paladins and stuff?
I mean, yeah, that works.
Who needs
too.
to know
Ask him
that
about
shit?
wizards.
Hey, Gray, you gain 8.
Oh, I do.
Yeah, the paladin puts a hand. Oh wait, is this with lay on hands? Gray, you gain 8, but it burns as you gain it.
Thanks, friend.
I think Umbreon, you said, is the game gonna be any longer?
I'm thinking we're gonna end it soon. We did not get to do what we were supposed to do. Oh god.
As I leave,
But
I leave.
I have an
back
ego boost. I
outside.
one-shotted level 4 character.
I leave outside and go learn these spells.
So much shit went down so quickly. None of it good.
As in my free time, in between learning the spells, I look through my cat's eyes to stare.
As everyone goes
You're
to
being such a creeper.
as everyone goes and like goes through do their thing. I think this is where we'll end the session.
Wait,
What?
I haven't gotten to interact with the party at all, or even introduce myself.
Yeah, you've been kind of just there. You introduced yourself when they hit the wagon, though.
Kind of.
I didn't even say my name, and I didn't even get their names. So
Oh yeah. True.
first, before everyone leaves,
Oh.
well, Cameron doesn't count because she already left at this time, but I'll get to her in a second. Before everyone leaves, I would like to, well, can you move everyone downstairs, please? Except for Cameron, of course.
The Knoll gets to stay upstairs because it's sleeping.
Okay. I'd like to, go here and say, I'm sorry that this all happened today because of your friend. I don't mind him. He seems really nice.
Oh, don't worry about it. This looked quite fun through my eyes.
James Merton says, well, we would be in a lot more trouble if it wasn't thinking. As he hands you about 25 gold.
We're paying the lady. All right.
No, I was just doing it because of my own carelessness. I almost killed two.
I didn't kill anyone. Seems odd for me today.
I'm going to, take the money and not look like I'm not happy about it, but I'm just gonna look more intrigued as to why you're paying me with gold instead of like a less material object.
He only has gold. He's a rich kid.
Rich is
No.
subjective.
No, it's not my. This is not a character, by the way. I'm more saying like, I grew up in the wild, as close to the Feywild as the material plane allows. So I'm more used to food as a payment or shelter.
Jerky.
I smile at this.
See, kid, this is how you feed people. In non-common, Elvish, it's abyssal.
As he said, I thought you see fuck all like money. Me personally, I love getting it. Wait, are you?
Some people learn like food instead.
What was James gonna say? I'm sorry.
No, you can go.
I was just gonna say, I'm going to. I'm going to ask them to step outside with me. And say that I want to show them something.
Sorry, I have things I need to do out nearby the walls.
Okay, that's fine.
Name's Gray, by the way.
My
Seems
name
to
is.
be. Oh, you first.
Sorry. My name is Leah Gallandale.
Nice to meet you. Be careful with the kid. He likes to give you weird concoctions that make you tell the truth and spill stuff and make you remember stuff you don't remember, like your wife being murdered. As I look towards the kid.
My name's Jane.
It's like after hearing the whole wife being murdered thing, just one step away. It's like, yeah, no.
And then I look over to this man and ask what his name is.
Alfred. Although, I think I'm going to get called son of a bitch more often than not.
Hi, Jim. I have a lot of.
Oh, damn.
I have a lot of. Gabriel.
Fuck.
How about James goes first?
Yeah, that works.
Well, I have a lot of writing about today and the events that transpired, so I'll be retiring to my room. You lots don't get any more trouble.
Remember to keep an eye on the cat, kid.
Cool.
And then, I'm going to just walk up to the stairs.
Wait, here. I throw you my room key.
You don't get room keys.
Wait, I told him what room I was gonna stay in.
You didn't know.
Really? No, I came in here.
Yeah, but you didn't came in here with James, so they didn't know you were with him.
I told him about the kid. How do you think I got up there and left a note?
I'm still here. You could ask me.
What room was I in?
I would tell.
You didn't know, James. They kind of just showed you to the 4 rooms that you rented out on top. Like it wasn't like specifics, you know.
So I did not see the room numbers.
There's no.
If they don't have room,
no room numbers.
What hotel has no room numbers?
This is a tavern in medieval time.
You can count.
If you've ever been into like an inn, not a hotel, not a motel, an inn, they don't have room numbers.
I'm just gonna tell him he can stay in my room at the end of the hall.
Okay. And then I'm going to.
As you leave, I'm still gonna yell, "The offer stands."
Don't mind him. Can't keep his penis in his pants. As I leave.
What's a penis?
I can show you.
Please show.
I'm kidding.
Like
I'm
you'd
kidding.
Be underwhelmed.
I highly
Like
doubt
you'd be underwhelmed
that
with
you'd
the
be
product.
underwhelmed. After all, I am still married.
Anyway, I'm going to knock on Cameron's character's door.
The cat
and,
hit it.
The Cameron's knocked out. She said she was going straight to sleep.
Would the cat has mage hand?
The cat hit it.
See you guys. Have a good one.
All right, bye. I'm out.
Bye bye.
Alright, wait. Before you leave, Umbreon. You still there?
Yeah.
Okay, so everyone, this is the end of the session. We're gonna have a week of downtime, so I'm going to make a new text channel for downtime. I need to. Yeah.
Is there also going to be a channel for like between session RP?
We normally do that in game.
Yeah, you normally do the RP stuff in game.
Like if you're doing stuff with people, you'll roleplay it the next session.
Yeah.
But you could you set that up like as the in between, and then you guys get your shit done and yada yada.
Yeah.
Since it tends to be faster.
Yeah, and we're also streaming still. Like due to the fact that we're streaming everything and all that, RP will be on stream and all that.
When's the next game?
Next Wednesday.
Okay.
No level ups. No level ups. Cause no, I'm not giving you guys another level up. You just had one.
Come on,
No,
I nearly died.
No. I'm putting my foot down. The first chapter is supposed to be until you guys get to level 5, and I was hoping for at least 10 episodes. 10
I nearly
episodes.
died.
Anyway.
The problems of a knoll. Everyone, I hope you all enjoyed the stream. Come see us next week on Wednesday. It's your boy, Downhill Games, and I'm signing out. Bye.